Okay, that was random as hell.
What up? What up? What up?
Boop, what up, people?
Boop, 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 boop. Back
Okay.
in the house.
Back in the house, because we were doing the actual show for a good 30 minutes before we realized the goddamn stream was dead.
Surprise,
and
bitch.
nobody was watching us. We had already gave a shout out, R.I.P. to Poster Boy.
Cover the topic and
We
everything.
covered the SNAP benefits topic, and we was dropping some hotter fire that would have fixed the government
Hot fire.
overnight. And we weren't recording none of that shit. So yeah, it's the effing podcast. I'm B-Dub.
Branson.
Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog. Woof, woof.
Buddha, 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 Buddha.
Hey, y'all missed my grand entrance and all that shit. Like,
And he had the costume on.
on
We
and
were sitting
everything.
here discussing topics and shit.
Yeah.
Just thinking everything was
Hopefully,
recording.
we might be able to get him put it back on.
And I just happened to look at the bottom. I said, what the fuck? This shit ain't streaming?
I was hey,
Speaking
look.
of Halloween, did anybody's door get knocked on last
No.
night?
Nope.
Nobody.
Nope.
My light
nobody's
don't
door-
work in the front. So, man.
Hey, they listen. They don't listen.
I was playing Ghost of Yote, so even if they did knock, it ain't
You
matter.
weren't going-
I wasn't going down there
Did you
anyway.
at least put something out?
For what?
Okay.
Listen, man. They got designated spots where to go to get Halloween candy.
Yeah.
They know what hood they going.
They know
what neighborhood.
That is
it's already it's certain section of the city or town that you are in that you know this is the whole block where everybody got the good candy and shit. So they know it's either malls, go to the malls, or you go to a rich neighborhood.
Certain neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But they
I'm sure
say
my
that-
house is already
they say,
designated. Like, don't come through
They
there.
say
Right.
now everybody knows that though. So now,
No,
when
everybody know. Trust
they
believe.
No, what I'm saying is now that everybody know that rich neighborhood get flooded. Now they say some of these neighborhoods be having
Listen,
thousands of
they
kids
go
in
to
them.
them. They go to all holiday season, Christmas, Thanksgiving, because they always doing shit. You feel what I'm saying? So they know. Trust me. And with today's technology and the internet, it's already designated plot. These are safe havens to come and trick or treat.
Well, we hope y'all had a safe, happy,
I saw some
and
dope
fun
costumes.
Halloween last night. I saw Jigsaw last night. I saw The Mask. My dude from The Mask.
Yeah, I saw
that
Luigi.
one. Luigi.
Couple Luigis.
Now, Halloween does give women the chance to dress a little bit more scantily.
Yep. See some
Halloween,
of them. Yeah, I
Halloween
seen
lets
some
them
of
show
them.
a little
Saw
bit more
some-
TNA.
Saw some.
Yeah.
I saw
Even though
some
they're
good
showing a
costumes.
lot of TNA
I
just on the regular.
saw a lot of great costumes. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah.
Oh, you saw some skimpy shit?
Skimpy, some nice costumes.
Skimpy, like
Cheeks
the
out.
shorts
Everything.
are already short.
Yeah.
So now Halloween lets you
You got
take them up
cheeks
even
out
a little bit higher.
This shit
And
out.
you know it was cold last
They-
night.
yeah,
So I'm
they had
looking at
they-
these chicks like
They clubbing, drinking, twerking, all that.
them lips got to be cold.
Yeah.
Them lips got to be cold.
All of them.
Yeah, them lips got to be cold. But
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Cool. So, we had already discussed a couple topics before we foolishly realized we weren't recording, and by we, I mean y'all, not me.
Open the government. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were poking the government, but I wanted to go ahead and move along because there was some news announced in the TV world. MTV is canceling Ridiculousness after 46 seasons. That's a little weird to me because they've only been around 14 years, but I guess you get 46
You know,
seasons.
at one time, if you just turned on MTV, it was going to be on.
Yeah.
It was just going to be on.
Yeah, so Ridiculousness with Rob, what's his, Dyrdek?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, after 14 years. And that's kind of been MTV's flagship show for 14 years.
Yeah.
And apparently this dude was getting paid $32 million a year. $32 million a year to host a reaction channel.
Yeah, they say yeah,
MTV changed television as we know it.
Yeah, in the 90s.
But it's right now. MTV,
Actually,
the real
it
world,
was 80s too.
the real world. Once MTV gave the real world, that was the change in the TV.
I
as
mean,
we knew
of course, because record companies no more doesn't put money into music videos. I just saw little documentary.
Yeah.
It was like Chile
TLC.
TLC. They said they had, I think Waterfalls. That was $1 million budget music video. They don't even do that no more.
They can't. They can't afford $1 million video.
Shit, if they could do it
Not unless it's
then.
Taylor Swift or Beyonce.
Bullshit.
You
They
ain't
can't.
recouping that money.
Let me tell you why they can't. Because the thing about it is, the internet is not as big as it is now, and with streaming and stuff like that. If you go back, imagine a record company, and if somebody listen out there, I'm dropping gems. Imagine a record company start putting money back into music videos. That put people more in tune and want to listen to the music video and stuff. I get what you're saying, but this is why I say they should, because we one of our topics is going to go coincide what I'm saying right now. What I'm talking about, people, you're not putting out good artists, good music. So if you go back to investing in some of these artists, then you can put them out there better.
Did anybody happen to go back and watch the Verzuz last week?
No. I mean,
I saw some of the highlights.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, I don't. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't. I wasn't into
music. It wasn't what.
No. I fuck with No Limit and Cash Money. I fuck with their music.
Yeah.
It's just the verses itself was just.
Yeah. Now, if you compare the Dipset and then
Locks,
that you know what I'm saying? That was a whole different type of vibe.
No, it was just the energy.
It was a different vibe.
Yeah, I mean, true.
Right.
True.
So that's all I was just saying. I saw a clip. So
Like me, I'll give props to Mia X because
exactly.
I
She did
saw
her
her
thing,
part and she did her thing. She brought energy. That's what. If the whole thing was like that, I would have been a fan. It was just the energy, man.
And give props to Juvie too.
Yeah,
Juvie
Juvie did his thing too. It was just like, I say this: Verzuz is the only time it's acceptable to rap over vocals. Because I want to hear the original song, but I want to hear the person live too. So it kind of works. That's the only time. So you open mic niggas need to know that's the only acceptable time is when you're doing a verse is to rap over your own tracks. Other than that, you don't need to rap over your own tracks, and you need to rap over your instrumentals or your show tracks.
Well, this is where you don't go back and do the understudy and back what we was talking about last week. Yeah, the check and balance. You see those the college kids, which a lot of our favorite artists that we like, they was in college or had some type of college experience. So when the other kids who didn't go to college, they still interact and they was able to balance each other out. Now you don't have that, so again, it's gonna come back to what the topic we're gonna talk about, how there's not good music that's out here.
All right, shout out to the chat. We got Charles.
Shout out.
What up, Charles? What up, Charles?
He said, y'all don't think they need to change their name already because they haven't shown anything music related in over 15 years? I mean, I don't agree with changing the name because MTV, the name itself is a brand. It's associated not with just music. It's associated with like
culture.
The music culture.
It's associated
Pop
with
culture.
the whole generation. There's an MTV generation is
about
a thing.
You talking about at least 2 generations.
Yeah, 2 generations
Put
of
that
people.
MTV sign up there.
Yeah, it's associated. So no, I don't think you should change it. I mean, they've already said they're going to do some formatting changes and add different shows. So I'll see what it do, but yeah, the name itself is just the logo and all that shit. It just symbolizes something.
It's too big.
It's the same thing with BET. That's why they don't want to sell it to black folks because they want that name, that logo means something. That's why they want control of that shit.
Control of it.
Yeah, but with ridiculousness, man, I'm cool on that show. I didn't really get it. Too.
I had never heard of it.
I've seen episodes. It's just that random shit you watch when there ain't nothing else on.
Yeah, and the funniest thing is that shit was always on.
Always.
Oh yeah.
Always.
They ran
that more than actual music.
That's why he had 46 seasons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if a season is defined by a certain amount of episodes,
It is.
that.
It's a certain amount of episodes.
If
These
you
people
gotta pay this dude $32 million, yeah, we showing this.
And
as much as
they
possible.
were set to pay him $45 million a
That's
year if
why.
the series renewed in 2028. That's why they canceled it.
That's why they canceled it.
Boy.
They're like, nigga, you ain't bringing that many people in.
Look, like 45 million? Nah.
But see, this is how.
But that's just him or for the whole cast?
That's just for him.
Shit.
But I just think right now, personally, that it's pretty much the makeup of, people cutthroat. People that's cutthroat, they're trying to get business and stuff like that. So, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going to happen in the future with MTV, but we are always looking for the best.
They're
But
gonna end up getting phased out.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get
I
phased
don't
out. The
think
brand
MTV's
itself
ever
is
gonna
too
go
valuable.
Big.
Yeah,
I don't
But
think
you
it's
they
ever
gonna have
go
to
anywhere.
they gonna have to reinvent themselves. I think you should.
Oh yeah.
The
Definitely.
the nostalgic of the brand. You should always stick to the videos. You somehow get with these up and coming companies, or branch out to some of these ones that's like in the middle of the road and go back to making music videos. I promise you, that's probably the nostalgic part of the brand should be there.
They can't make music. The music videos aren't being.
Yeah,
See,
they just
the
don't make
issue with
videos no more
MTV
like that.
Is it was designed based around music videos.
Correct.
It was reliant on music videos
Correct.
to survive.
So the suggestion I just made was they can partner up with Middle Road or up and coming. I mean, it's always a shot because the thing about it is the brand itself is always going to be there. So now I think, because see, the business model, and this is transcend to all business in just going on right now, it's like it's more driven profit, corporate shares and stuff like that. So I get that. But for them to maintain, to keep their relevancy, I think, we just talked about it just last week, how the younger generation is reaching back into our stuff because they don't have nothing to go on right now.
But they can reach back to our stuff through YouTube.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is if they want to have their culture to have the impact like ours have on theirs, you should go back and reach to a smaller a budget like that to where you can do that with up and coming artists. Then you not grooming. You are training new artists and put them out there the same way. That's all I'm just saying. Which it will work because if you got somebody that's like a lot of them you catch on TikTok or trending viral somehow. If the companies, or I'll say MTV in this matter, invest in those people, take that music video apparatus. They can do something new, something old but new at the same time. Keep them relevant, and it's based off the brand.
What?
What I just said. Really?
We good.
Really?
I hate this.
Yo, you know what song was playing in my head?
Yeah, what?
Hold on. Robin Thicke's Lost Without You. Lost Without You. What?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry. Some of these keeping your brain cells and keeping up. It's all good.
I was really trying to break down what you were saying. In real
I
time.
just told you what it was. You invested in their up and coming people. That's it.
That's what was just going in my head.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, I understand. It just flew over your head. This
Yes,
is college.
yes,
This
it
is
did.
a college grad, y'all.
Yes,
So let's keep that in mind.
Okay, so I wanted to touch on. Okay, wait. Charles decided to. He said, I think the best way to draw people in and make the name still make sense is to create more TV shows with actual music artists, like doing concerts and behind the scenes footage. And while that's not a bad idea, YouTube already got that covered, though. They can release that shit on YouTube or their own website and control it. They
Everybody's
can
trying to
control
have rights
access
to
that.
everything.
And
Everybody's wanting the rights to
money.
everything.
Yeah,
You
and
know
you
what I'm
keep
saying?
the revenue.
You
Like,
try
yo,
not
come
to-
to my website, pay a membership on YouTube, and see behind the scenes footage and concert footage.
Yeah, but the thing about it is,
Unless MTV pays up front, because
Yeah,
MTV has a bigger advantage over YouTube, though.
No,
not
they don't.
really.
No.
No,
they don't.
They may have used to. They used to.
I'm going off the brand. They've been out longer than YouTube. So if they change the business model, they can get the advantage on YouTube.
Bro, YouTube, I think is the big. I think it's bigger than whatchamacallit right now because
It's the access.
It's the library on steroids.
But what the main thing you just said, what YouTube said to do, if you come and pay a certain amount to get access.
You can
right?
create a membership.
Okay.
And you can get money through YouTube memberships
Okay,
to
so-
have access to your live footage.
And MTV can play Cutthroat, and they can snag that. They can sit right here and
They
say,
can't
hey,
snag it. You can sell it
no,
to them in a
what-
partnership.
Listen, what I'm about to get. No, this probably go too far.
Go for it.
What I'm saying to you is, if you just saying YouTube, say, hey, pay this membership, I give you backdoor access to what we're doing. You feel what I'm saying? MTV, they got the brand. Their brand name has been out longer than YouTube. They can come in and say, hey, artists, look, we put you on our platform, right? We do a more profit, more share. We more partnership. We share the profits, which that will cut in to YouTube business model, which MTV can, like I said, snag up a lot of old ones as well as new ones. That's Cutthroat right there. Yeah, they can do that. And like I said, just because of their name.
Well, keep in mind, YouTube has just as much money as MTV, way more actually,
and as big of a name.
Yeah, and they're a bigger name.
I think
especially
YouTube
with
is
this
bigger than
generation.
MTV.
Yeah,
I really do.
right now, yeah.
So
That's based off. I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is because of how long they've been out. If they change up the business model, play a little Cutthroat, they can put a dent into YouTube all day. Because like I said, MTV been out in the 80s. You feel what I'm saying?
that's all well and good, but see what we're saying is this: we know about MTV. That's our generation. We know about our generation.
MTV go all the way up
Hold
to
on.
what?
But our generation
Millennials
also knows
too.
about YouTube, and the new generation knows about
YouTube.
YouTube.
They
But
don't know about
MTV.
I get what you're saying, but the main thing when you talking about people when it comes to
They don't care about
I'm not
MTV.
talking
No
about
care,
hold
whatever.
on, talking
No,
about,
I'm just saying they don't care about
I'm not
MTV.
talking about right.
And
I get
the
what you're
relevance
saying.
though, or
I
all
get
that.
what you're
They
saying.
don't care.
I'm talking about the people who are actually has the money. The people who actually has the money is pretty much our age, maybe a little bit like early 40s. They have disposable income. So them the ones that you tap into, which you be able to have a connection to the younger generation. It's all of it. It's all of it. Business, like I said.
I got you. Okay. Well, I want to move on from MTV and jump to a very similar subject because for the first time in 35 years, there are no rap songs in the top 40. And that's a big deal. They said this is the first time that has happened. The last time was the second week of February 1990. When Biz Markie's Just a Friend was sitting at number 41 on its way to peaking at number 9. And this was 7 months before Vanilla Ice's Ice Ice Baby became the first rap song ever to top the Hot 100. And up until recently, rap has been a dominant force on the pop charts. And for the past 2 weeks, it's not at the top anymore. So there's no rap in the top 40 pop hits of Billboard. That's pretty sad. That shows you.
The only one is NBA Youngboy. He's
Not.
he's
There
not
ain't no
nobody.
only one. There's nobody.
Nobody.
what I was about to say was he's the only one that's like hovering that's mentioned. Because if you read further on,
Nah, Drake around there.
Drake
He
is not
just
even
Kendrick.
no, Drake
I mean,
is not
they-
even mentioned. He's not even up there.
Trust me.
If you read further in the article, it mentioned NBA Youngboy. I forgot the song that they talking about. It's hovering like around. That's the only hot supposedly rap song that's out right now. That's what I was saying.
What's the name of the song?
It's called Shot Call.
There it is.
Yeah. So yes, as he does mention, the closest one is number 43, NBA Youngboy Shot Calling. That's the closest thing we have to the top 40 in terms of hip hop.
That
Which,
says a
based
lot.
off of him touring, within another month, it'll crack the 40.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
So
Yeah, it does.
It says a lot.
after 3 weeks, all 12 songs from Taylor Swift's The Life of a Showgirl are still in the top 40. So 12, damn, all 12 of Taylor's songs is in the top 40. That's popularity like a mug. 7 songs from the K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack are up there.
Because they stealing shit from hip hop. They using some of the genre of hip hop, attaching it to their pop music is crossover. The songs that you just mentioned, Biz Markie, Girl Just a Friend, Ice Ice Baby, those was crossover songs. Those songs was able to where average white households listen to those music and they will buy it because them the ones are the major consumers when it comes to buying up hip hop. So they don't have nothing to digest right now to where it's worth listening to. And some of would say based off the administration, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the tone setting of all that.
Okay. Well, Charles says, does this say something bad about rap music or something good about all other genres in the top 40? This
It
says
says
something
bad about rap
hip-hop.
music.
I'm trying because see, it's so many rappers out now.
Yeah.
It's so,
But none of them
many.
are
None of it
good.
is not making no noise. We just said all the
but what I'm
old heads
saying
is dropping music.
You're splitting so many fan bases. Like when I was
How so?
When I was growing up, I was Mobb Deep was my favorite group.
And you had
know what
plenty
I'm
of
saying?
fans.
And
You had plenty of.
it's a million rappers in Raleigh right now with a fan base. When we were growing up,
they ain't got a
It's
fan
no
base.
difference when we
but
came
when
up.
we were growing up, it wasn't as many
Damn
rappers.
lie.
No,
You had Mobb Deep.
no,
You had
no.
MOP.
There are
Come
way
on, man.
more
You had
there
MOP.
are
You
way
had
more
the.
people.
You had the Locks.
There are way more people trying to rap now
Oh, yeah.
than there
Yeah,
were
I get
when
you
we
on that.
were
Yeah,
younger.
I get you
So
on that.
That's what I'm saying. So many of these artists are out now.
No, if you.
That
if,
it's hard to
I don't
garner
think-
a following like
I don't
that.
think so. I don't think so. If your music is impactful and if you got something that's worth listening to, I don't give a damn how many niggas out there putting out shit. Your shit gonna come out.
No,
Yes, it will. It's no. We had listen when we came
You
up.
sitting here arguing a point.
I'm
like
not
you-
arguing with you. I'm just saying when we came up from 18 to 25, it's plenty of damn. We had groups that was underground that could have made it to on the top that never did, but they was thoroughbreds. That's how deep it was when
So
we
now,
came up.
boom,
It's
at-
nowhere near that now.
You just proved your point.
Yeah.
They're not. Who are you talking about? Because they never made it anywhere. They didn't come out. It got oversaturated. All the, and this is the only thing I was about to say, not to cut anybody off, but the only thing that happened was, and I from a retired or whatever, all the artists or all the fans became musicians. Everybody wanted to be a rapper.
It's
Everybody
way
wanted the
more
overnight
rappers
success.
now.
So now, instead of that person that never really wanted to rap, it was always going to be in the crowd, cheering. No, now you're like, this nigga can rap.
Perfect example.
Oh, I can rap
Jim
now.
Jones. Jim Jones didn't used to
Ballin'!
rap. He just wanted to be, I was Cam's hype man. Now I want to rap.
And it's
That's
nothing
another
wrong with
that's
it,
another
but it's
voice in it.
But what happens is and I don't even want to say these people aren't talented, but it just gets oversaturated. So even the niggas that are dope, the dope niggas, they still don't get a chance because now you're fighting with the influx of other things, the politics of the music, the money of the music. It's a whole bunch of other things that go into that. So yeah, the dope artists, yeah, they hot. You may hear them, but they don't. All of them, they do not. They do not make it everywhere
because
they
it's
don't.
oversaturated.
And they don't have those connections and resources that a lot of these other people who are plugged into the city may already have.
That is true in some regards. Yeah.
And also, some don't want to listen to.
And that's not what some people want to hear.
a lot of
Everybody
people
has
don't
their
wanna
choice.
listen.
What we might see as dope, other people might not see as dope. And this generation that might not see it.
They're definitely
not going to see it as dope. So that's
six, seven.
So that's just because you're dope. Nah, it doesn't mean anything.
If
You're
you're
just
dope, you're dope. Like it's a lot of dope. It's a lot of dope acts in Raleigh. Shit, it's a lot of dope acts in Raleigh. They ain't gonna make it. A lot of them don't. And I'm not trying to knock them, but it's just how this thing is set up. Like you ain't gonna get it here unless there's a certain dynamic set up, and you got to have that money in place. A lot of people don't have that money backing them already to get out and make that noise that needs to be made.
Okay. Charles says it sounds like y'all are saying that having gatekeepers was a good thing for hip hop. To a degree, it was.
In a way, it was, but you can only gatekeep for so long because now
This is what happened when you kept the gate so long.
In this case, you open the gates and it's done flooded.
The floodgates.
but that was the point.
In a way, you need.
It's no check and balance.
See, the problem was who were the gatekeepers.
Right.
That was always the issue.
And you had to
The
pass
ones that was the gatekeepers was the ones that didn't have the talent.
and it's the newer generation. So now you got to pass it to the newer generation. You're trying to figure out, well, who out of this newer generation
Is worthy.
is worthy of getting passed through? But the gates were wide open. So now everybody,
Anybody gets to pick.
The thing, what happened was how the gatekeepers got fucked up was the internet. The internet bust through where the gatekeepers couldn't
YouTubes.
keep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm talking about before the YouTube even came
But
out.
SoundCloud.
Just the internet. Period.
It was the music industry's refusal of Napster.
And Napster.
Napster didn't fuck shit up. The record label's response to
No,
Napster
yeah.
is what fucked it up.
But like I'm saying, you have all these other venues now to get your music out.
Again, the internet has something to do with that. You can just record yourself on the phone, upload it on
All
a
the
platform,
fans.
I mean, but
and go
turn
from there.
into musicians.
Right
But
now,
we're talking about top 40. We
Right,
ain't talking
I get-
about local nigga who ain't
No,
gonna
but
make
what I'm
it.
saying-
but this is
the trickle down or trickle up, whatever.
This is part of the reason why it's saturated, because right now, if you're trending on TikTok, you become an overnight star just like that, just based off of something that was trending on TikTok.
But what does that mean? They're not coming out to see you live.
It goes back to what I was saying. The internet cut through a lot of the red tape to where people had to get up just to get in the industry.
Think about it, Dub.
Yeah.
Most people, especially within the last, I'll say like 10 years or so, about 5-10 years, a lot of these niggas is one-hit wonders.
I know.
They got one track. They got one track, blew them up, go off on a little tour.
yeah,
now
but
they think they're the shit, but you don't ever hear nothing back from them. But they've already blown up from that tour and that one fucking song.
So the record industry looking at it like this: if we can snag you up, even if you're a one-hit wonder,
I know.
we got control of this music. So if a person get on because of that, that's what's also helping the fluctuation saturated part to where it goes back to we don't have to put no money in the videos no more, because they can pop an iPhone out or a Samsung whatever and just record the video and they can upload it.
Like I say, it's definitely oversaturation. Or oversaturation plays into it.
So the gatekeeping was fine. It's just the fact of the matter is who was the gatekeepers. The ones that was the gatekeepers were not talented.
Well, not that. It's just what did the gatekeepers have in their hearts? Was it about, promoting bullshit to the people? Was it about making money? Was it about actually keeping the culture alive? Because some were a mixture of all three.
Well, when we came up, we had all of the above what you just named. It just got to the point once the internet made it easy for them, for a person to cut through all the red tape. Now, as a record company, I don't got to put no money into you no more, because you're doing it for
that
free.
wasn't the internet's fault, though. That was the money's fault.
And that's it. Money was what changed hip-hop.
Exactly. So let me get to the
Wasn't the
point.
internet.
What I'm trying to say. So when you
You
got
said it didn't?
No, I said that wasn't
No,
the internet.
money
That was
changed
the money.
hip-hop.
yeah, the
Because
money
when we were
did,
growing-
because the money, the access of getting it, when you got the likes of TikTok where you can upload, and you get millions of views because of something viral.
Even
The
before
companies
before that.
Right, but what I'm saying is this is where they don't have to invest into an artist unless you are worthy in their eyes, worthy to give money to. Because if you are going viral overnight over something that you made, and they can snatch you up and make money off of you, control whatever. Now they give you whatever they think you worthy. It's up to you to make that.
But
flow.
listen, what I'm saying. They don't need their money anymore. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. They don't need
money.
They
When we were
don't.
growing
Some of these people, these entertainers, they don't need their money anymore.
But you just said though they do. The ones that
No. I said dope MCs. A lot of
Right.
dope niggas, they don't get to make it because they don't have the funds that they need.
Okay, then.
that doesn't have nothing to do with what I'm talking about right
So
now. As
that's
far
where-
as
but so that's where it goes where I'm talking about,
this has
though.
nothing to do with what I'm saying.
this is where
as far
I'm
as
talking-
money and internet, the money was there before the internet. So what I'm
How
trying
the
to say.
money- Okay, go ahead.
Before the internet blew people up, people still were making money. You did not need that internet.
How they
If you
was
had
making
money,
money?
you can
How they was
bypass
making money?
and skip steps.
Who and how they was making money?
Ask them. I don't know.
But
I'm not outside like that anymore.
Okay, so
They weren't
Jay-Z, he created a
Okay,
trend.
prime example, drug dealer.
No.
He gave when
they
he made
did not
when
start
he made.
investing money into hip
No,
hop.
I'm trying to.
until
He just said I'm driving his point. He said money. So the money part came in when Jay-Z and them that year. Was that 98? All that.
I'm just saying in
when
general,
they start
not even
making
with Jay-Z,
music,
just in general.
it
They don't need their
it's
money.
Tying back into the the topic what we're talking about. Why is there no music in the top hip hop in the top 40? Jay-Z and them making music that
Right
crossed
now.
over. Jay-Z and them made music where it crossed over to where now the money follow up because they like, okay, we see who's buying the music, the white folks. So they made music to where us, the hood niggas, were like, all right, yeah. But the music to the ear, the white folks like, oh, I can digest this. I can buy this music. So the music was in the top
that's what
40.
I'm saying. So when Eminem got into hip hop and he got to, that's when money really started getting invested into hip hop like that. When they were like, oh yeah, we can really make money. Because now, like you're saying, Jay-Z and them, when they first started, they were getting street money.
I
They
didn't
weren't
say that.
getting
No,
no
that's
music
not- that's
money.
not what
I'm not even
saying.
talking
What I
about back
just
then.
gave
I'm
you-
talking about now.
Right, but
I'm talking about
I'm driving.
now.
I'm driving the
They
part
don't
where
need none of these music labels money. A lot of these kids don't need these labels money. That's all. That's the only thing I'm trying
So
to
how
say.
they gonna get? So how they gonna promote their music if
Shit,
they don't need it?
YouTube.
Especially, but he just said it was a lot of dope MCs that will never get reach their potential because they don't have
Because
the money.
that's not what they're looking for.
They got an algorithm.
So which one is it? Is the dope MCs that will never make it?
It's both.
Because
you know,
you're dope
you know,
doesn't
two
mean
things
people
can't be
won't
true
like
at the
you.
same time.
Just
Two
because
things
you're
can't be
dope-
true at the same
Listen
time.
to what I'm going off what this man said. This man said a lot of dope MC. He know a lot of dope MCs that will never make it because they don't have the financial backing. And then he come back and said a lot of these artists don't need the industry,
The
record
money
company
from a label. Correct. Where's the lie?
So how is they able to promote their music if you don't have a financial backing?
Viral.
But
What is so
viral
hard
only
to understand about this?
But viral ain't gonna go go far.
Viral is
We just
viral.
is that nigga? Come
Well, I
on,
mean,
man.
there are people who can capitalize off their viral moment by giving you more songs and more videos
Right.
and giving you the shit
And
you want.
how many of them had the business savvy to do that? See, that's
It's
the
not
thing.
business, Sal. You
Right,
just
we
keep
don't
doing
but
what
see-
the people want.
Right. So what I'm saying is, outside of somebody coming to you, because a lot of people still thinking who's never been in business, still thinking somebody gonna come to them and cut them a check to sign them. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have enough business savvy to keep doing viral, keep making money off of what they're doing.
I'll
That's
say
all
that
I'm
They don't determine if they get to go
I'll say
viral or not.
hustle.
Okay, am I wrong in saying I'll say the internet has broken more stars than possibly record labels in
Of
the
course.
I said
Yes.
that. I said that from the beginning.
So with the internet breaking stars, like he said, I don't need the record label.
They don't need the money.
I don't need your money.
Dope MCs can get watered down and just lost in everything, just in the madness.
get you on
it doesn't
that. I'm
have
not
anything to
questioning
do
that.
with nothing else. It could just be something as simple as, oh, he got a couple more dollars. He a little more flashy. I like that flashy better than the culture part.
And I get what you're saying. I was not my only part that I was driving home was you said the dope MCs that doesn't have the financial backing. And I'm sitting here and made a proposal.
lot of them don't.
Right. So I'm sitting here and made a proposal of how they will have the financial backing. Then you come back and said, well, a lot of these entertainers don't need a record label company. So I'm like, okay, which one is it? Is it
It's
dope?
both.
All right, then. So, but I don't
understand
I'm
what the
agreeing
confusion
with
is.
you.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, well, since we're agreeing, let's move
That's
on.
why I'm asking. Like, where's the confusion
Since-
coming
since
in
we're
at?
all agreeing,
Because
let's
you're
move on.
countering what I'm saying.
I'm not
saying I'm
countering anything. I'm listening. I'm trying to figure out. I'm sorry.
We're moving on. Is that just the instrumental, or is that the song playing?
No, that's
Is he
just the
singing, or
regular
is just the
song.
instrumental?
You should hear that note in my head right now.
Oh, okay, he's singing it too. Okay, let's go.
Okay. All right, let's move off of the top 40 because I did want to
trying to be so slick. You missing the damn point.
No,
My
I'm
bad. I mean, hey, listen, I'm backing what you saying. I'm sorry that
I didn't miss
shit
any
flew off
point.
your
I was
head
telling
too.
you,
Shit.
everything could be. Both things can be true. That's all I said. It's like you're trying to counter that.
I'm not.
But how can you
countering that. And I
counter
done said
two
it
things
multiple
being true?
times. I'm backing what you're saying. I clearly said that.
We up. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. So what I wanted to do, I know we were discussing earlier about the versus battle between No Limit and Cash Money. This brought up a quote from 2021 in regards to Jay-Z. There was a quote Jay-Z dropped on Twitter Space during the pandemic.
Nobody can stand on that stage with me. I need this. I ain't gonna lie. No disrespect. Everyone's amazing and done what they done. No one can stand on that stage with me. I'm just telling you guys the real.
I feel you.
It's
I
not a
feel you.
shot. There's not a chance in hell that anyone can stand on that stage with me for I don't know how long it is. 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Right.
Look, you
Hey.
gotta stand in front of the Grammy family freestyle live. No one's ever even seen me perform that. Like you got to stand in front of that. That ain't gonna never happen, man. Let's move on from verses and let's get back to the this Keys album.
But first, before we move on from verses, we definitely have to give my husband.
Okay, so that was Hove on Alicia Keys' Twitter Space in 2021 saying what he had to say about
Spoken like a
people
true New
seeing
Yorker, yo.
in verses.
I mean, but point the lie.
Is
out.
that as a New Yorker?
I'm not gonna say it's a lie or not.
Point the lie.
Why
out.
they gotta be a New Yorker? Why can't it be
Arrogant.
anybody?
Did
This
he say
extremely
he said
no.
New Yorker?
I'm just saying the general though, but I just say the
He
general.
said spoken like a New Yorker.
Yeah,
I'm
like a true.
That could be somebody from
Yorker.
South Carolina that's talking that shit.
Not like that.
No,
Not like
you
that.
know how New Yorkers are. Don't do.
Come on,
That's
man.
spoken like a
I
true
got
New
you.
Yorker.
I'm just saying.
The funniest part
don't
was just
brand New Yorkers because
the accent where he was like,
you could be saying somebody from Jersey because
You gotta
that's the
stand in front of Grammy family?
That's the reason why I'm really saying
never even done that live.
That's close to home.
You mad because that's not a Jersey.
No, I'm not. No.
I was born in Jersey, but that's some New York
It's
shit.
nothing to be mad about. So let's get that straight. It's a lot of historical shit came out of Jersey. So let me put that on there. But what I'm saying
Naughty by
is,
nature.
you're saying New York. New York is just right across the fucking river.
Lord
So
Underground, too.
that's not too far saying somebody from Jersey and shit. All I'm just saying is that could be anybody all over the fucking country, all over the world. If you got that in you gonna flex. That's all.
All right. But he's
Stand in front of
100%
Grammy
right.
family.
He's 100% right, and I don't think people understand. Like I don't think people.
You don't think
understand.
50 Cent could CJ?
Hell no.
If we go with,
T.I.?
Man, he said, man, I ain't even gonna
look,
listen.
I'm not going to say they can't stand up there, but they're not winning.
They can't even stand up
They can
there.
stand up there.
You
I
don't think
fuck
Kanye has enough hits?
Kanye possibly
No.
can withstand
No.
the barrage. Kanye possibly might withstand
Early
the barrage.
Kanye.
No.
Well, it's just
Early
as-
Kanye can't fuck with
But
early J.
hold on,
What we talking about?
I want to
What
put
we
these-
doing?
I want to put these two names to
Man,
rest
stop
right
playing,
now.
bro. Y'all
You can put
talking
the
crazy.
Eminem name to rest. Eminem could not withstand a barrage from Jay.
No,
because nobody
The
can
only
understand half of that shit
The only
anyway.
person that could is Nas.
I don't think Nas
I don't think
can.
Nas
The
couldn't
fuck
do
you
that
can?
either.
Yes, he can.
It's two
I would
different
say
What?
hits.
What?
two different
Nas got hits, bro.
I ain't saying he don't. I don't
Nas
think
got
he ain't
hits.
got more than Jay.
Not
What?
knocking
Man,
hits.
I don't,
No.
man, listen,
Hassan,
Nas
Hassan.
can be up there.
Hassan.
No, I
There
don't want to
is-
hear that shit. Go ahead, say what you
There
gonna
is
say.
nothing like because Nas. I flip between Nas and Jay Z.
Nas,
the best
nigga.
rappers.
Nas
of
the
all time.
only one that can be up
But
there with
Nas
Jay.
is a different type of artist.
Right.
Nas don't have songs. He has a couple of songs. Jay-Z gonna come up there with 20 songs that hit hard.
I just listen, bro.
Knockers.
Listen.
Nas don't have
Listen,
20
man.
songs that are
Yes,
gonna
the
hit
fuck he
hard.
do, bro. He
Not
do.
like that, he don't.
He do. Nas do. He got hits just like Jay. The difference between Jay and Nas, Jay made music to cross over. Nas didn't.
So
Nas
it hits
stayed-
harder then, right?
No, what?
Because it crossed over, it hits harder. So you're
It
bringing
hits
in
harder because
more
he
people.
made what? Hey, he still made music and didn't have to cross over.
So y'all
So the
don't
fact that he did make music now, that's the reason why his career is still relevant till this day. It just shows a testament of how his skill set is.
So what I'm asking you is this: you're telling me that Jay crossed over, but isn't that
That's how the
what
music. That's how the money
separates-
became in
isn't
the
that what
rap.
separates him from everybody else, his crossover appeal, how Jay has so many songs in so many different communities that's what separates him from basically everybody. And look,
that's why they don't want to stay on the stage across from him and Grammy Family Plays.
I was ready for this because
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
people say Eminem would get slaughtered. They'd be like, well, he's got Renegade. Okay, that's one song. And Jay's up
like
there.
I said,
He got Lose Yourself.
like I said, Nas,
Okay,
Nas
he's
is
got
the
Lose
honest
Yourself.
person.
I mean,
But-
Eminem got a couple.
He had
hits.
records.
I ain't gonna say it.
A couple.
No. He has records,
No.
but I just don't
No.
think
You're gonna
they'll
lose
stand the
people.
exactly.
Which one is classic?
Because nobody's
albums?
going bar for
How
bar
many
with
classic
Eminem
albums
songs.
he got?
Oh, Eminem.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe
I don't
two.
know how many classics.
Maybe two.
Marshall Mathers.
I would give him the
Mathers,
Marshall
probably.
Mathers.
That's
EP.
it.
That's.
But
I
hold
mean,
on. Like I was saying, I
Nas is the only person that can stand on that stage with him.
I don't want to cut anybody.
what about Drake?
No.
Drake can't go hit for hit with
Fuck
Jay.
no. Drake would get killed too.
I'm not going to say he get killed, but I still
Because
I got Jay in every subject.
he made damn.
We're talking about hits.
That exactly.
But-
And we're
but-
talking about the type
But
of
this
music
is
as
the-
well.
But this is the difference in verses. Y'all keep saying these are hits. No, they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not
What
hits.
you're calling
Jada
hits,
can
I don't
spit a
know.
freestyle.
Who
Hold
not
on, stop.
hits?
Hold on, I got
What
a-
we-
hold
what-
on, I
what
got a
we
question.
talking about? Who
Jada
not
can-
hits?
Jada-
Hold on,
Question.
let me-
No, I got the question.
Shoot.
I got the question.
Shoot.
What Nas songs are you referring to these mega hits? Because that's what I
just
guess,
listen,
No,
bro.
I'm listening
I
now.
clarified
No, I'm listening now.
from the beginning. I said the difference is
No,
between-
what songs are they?
Name the songs.
What you mean?
What songs are they? Hits? No, it do matter.
What I said?
The hits.
Let me go there. Let me
I
go.
don't want to hear. I don't want to hear do rags.
Take
If I
any.
rule the
I don't want to hear
I
purple.
mean, take
If I
any.
rule the
Take
world,
any.
is it hit?
You
Compared
asking
to-
me?
But
You
I
asking
will
me
give you
hits,
that.
nigga?
I'm
You
giving
know.
you hits. I know some of Nas's catalog. If I ruled the world, Street Dreams, New York State of Mind, Whose World Is This? The song Pete Rock
Whose
did.
world
The
is
World
this?
The
I mean,
World
it's
Is
a
Yours.
whole lot, bro. I mean, I can go. If you really want me,
And that-
I can go pick
Stop,
off
the message.
Stop. What I'm saying is
No,
this.
but
See,
hold on, but you're
let
proving
me
what the
finish
fuck I'm
my
saying,
point.
though.
My point is this: what we call hits, see, we don't. Hits are different to us. Fuck
What you
other
mean- what you
people-
mean
I'm
hits are
getting ready to
different?
explain.
Yeah, please do
because
that.
people's favorite songs on albums are different. Regrets is one of my favorite songs on Reasonable Doubts.
Yeah, but
I
that's
think
not
that's
a
a
hit.
hit.
That's
I
not a
think
hit.
that's a hit personally, but other people might not see it like that.
It's not a hit. It wasn't a
It's
single.
It wasn't a single. So we talking about.
okay, like I said, I wrote down what Jay-Z would probably come up with.
Oh Lord! And remember, it's 10 songs.
Yeah,
No. Okay,
This
so
nigga got a
This nigga
memoir.
said, "Oh,
This
Lord."
nigga got a memoir.
So where I'm from is not a hit, but it hits hard.
No, that had a video.
That's
Dude, the nigga did videos for state property in general.
he had.
Streets is watching. You don't remember that?
That was
My
a
That
Choppa.
whole
Prove
shit.
my point about the
That was
videos.
a
But go
single.
ahead, making videos.
No,
but
Streets
go
is
ahead,
Watching
though.
was
We
a
gonna-
movie.
I
let
know,
that
but the
keep
song
going.
"Streets Is Watching" was
But it
a
was
single.
a whole.
Why the songs hit? Because they're visual
But
to
it was
it.
a
It was a
movie
visual
of-
to it.
of
But go ahead
video.
with your
I
list.
just thought we were
Your
talking
long
about
ass
hits.
list.
I mean, like
No,
we talking about singles.
What I wrote down was Encore, Change Clothes,
Yeah.
Dirt Off Your Shoulder, 99 Problems,
Okay.
PSA,
Yeah.
Run This Town, DOA, Empire State of Mind. I wrote down Already Home. I don't know if anybody rock with that, but that's one of mine. Excuse Me, Miss.
God damn, nigga, how many? What you got? 20 of them?
10
motherfucker?
songs. It's supposed to be 10.
But okay, so just out of those 10, those are 10 hits. I didn't
Okay.
even hit the older hits he's
You
got.
didn't even say Hard Knock
You
Life.
know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
no,
Hard
nobody
Knock
can
Life.
stand on the stage with Hope. I just
Man,
gave
I just told you Nas, bro. Let me. If I had an
Where's your
opportunity,
list?
if I had stayed up all night too, nigga, and wrote down my list, I'd have had my shit prepared too.
you Big Pimpin',
Shit, the hell,
Rock Boys,
nigga. Oh, come
Can't
on,
Knock
bro.
the Hustle, Politics as Usual.
Let me stop playing. You
Take
playing
Over.
with me
Dead
right
Presidents.
now. I'm about to get ready to
Song
look at that.
Cry.
We ain't even gonna.
You Don't Know,
Do
Girls, All I Need, and my personal favorite, Jigga My Nigga.
What about that shit from Kingdom Come? The song
But
with
those
Just
are
Blaine.
that's what I'm
just
saying. The
that
songs
was
I
a-
just listed, Pick an artist that can come up there and stand.
I just
No,
told
no, no,
you,
no,
bro.
no. And
I
look,
just
you didn't
told
even
you,
say
bro.
Grammy family. Somebody got to come across and stand in front of.
Hold on. Now, since you want to give your list, nigga, let me give you my list. All right. Like I said, like New York State of Mind. If I rule the world is yours. Still dreaming. Down for you. Nas is like. It ain't hard to tell.
Nas is like ain't winning nothing. I like the beat though.
What, nigga?
Go ahead.
Come on, bro.
I didn't mean.
It ain't hard to tell. Represent the message. That's just 10 right there. Oh, and Get Down. That's just 10. And that's all. And that's off of.
But which
And
one?
that's
But
all.
those are just titles.
To me, Nas's most memorable hits aren't necessarily hits. They
not.
album cuts.
But see, this is but this is where y'all are not listening because y'all too trying to be. No. The point what I just said was the difference was Jay made music. This is how the rap game got the bread involved because Nas was one of the old school traditionalists, keep it in house. Jay made music that crossed over to where the white consumers bought the shit. And that's how the money came in the game. Nas just hold on. Let me finish drop my point. Nas just recently he started doing that. That's the reason why his career is still going. Jay been doing it since the late 90s. That's the reason why these niggas like the Migos and shit getting money just like it ain't shit. Or trying to name K Dot and them. That's why they get the bread that they get because Jay open up the gates, show the playbook on how to get the money. Because back when we came up, they only made music strictly for black people to listen to. You was considered a sellout if you made music that crossover. Jay said, all right, I got this bread though. That's when other niggas started doing the shit. So that's the reason why his music is hitting more because of that. Nas didn't do that shit until now.
So you're saying Nas couldn't beat him then?
You fucking crazy. He was beating him then. That's the fuck. See, you're not. That's what I'm trying to say. For his shit to be stellar the way it is because he didn't made it as early as Jay did. If he did, he would have wiped the floor with his ass. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Wipe the floor with who?
With Jay, nigga.
Boy, are you crazy?
No, you crazy. You crazy.
Bro,
I just said
I think Nas is one of the greatest rappers ever. But song for song,
yeah, song for song, nigga. Song for song.
Jay-Z will dog walk.
No,
Nas.
you stupid. You drunk. Yeah, you drunk, nigga. We can keep this moving.
Okay, Amanda Bueller is in the chat. What up? She said, if you've never been to NY, just say that. Nas could never.
Nas could never.
Thank you.
Nas could never.
You crazy.
You crazy. And this is the thing. What's always
Nas
hold on? What's always
but-
been the knock against Nas though?
Hooks.
And what?
Beats.
Like how do you make a hit
Beats and your beats are trash.
and you don't have hot hooks?
So why he got?
That is
So
a
why?
hit. It's not
so
even
why
really
does
the
he
bars
have-
anymore.
So why
It's
do
the
he- So why
beats
does
and
he
the
have
hook.
as many classic albums that he have? Then?
Because he's a great rhyme.
So the only thing that he needed to do was push that shit over to where the white folks.
That's
listen
why
to it,
he
and
didn't
it would've-
cross over.
No, exactly. But they're eating his up his shit now, though. That's the point. The white people that didn't eat it up then, they're eating it up now.
But
if he
you
did,
can't
all I
tell
just
me
said,
a Nas hit
all I
right
just
now.
said, if he
Tell
just
me a Nas song right now.
what
you're
Jay
saying
Jay
Jay's
did
not
right
rapping.
now.
Jay's not rapping. But you're saying
We
that
just talk about King Disease. His album he dropped last year.
I just said name me a song that's a hit right now from Nas because I'm naming you all Jay's old stuff.
And you
If we're going
name
off the
old
Nas
shit.
old
You
stuff,
name old stuff.
You're saying Nas's new stuff. And I'm like,
I haven't
name a
even
Nas
heard.
hit.
They don't even play.
So this is why I say
They
you
don't
a
play
flip-flop
any
ass
Nas.
nigga.
They
You
don't
just
play
said
no new
last
Nas
year
at all,
you gave
anywhere.
him props on the album and shit. Now you try to take digs at him because
How
you
am
try
I
to
taking
put
digs?
Yo, you just. If
I
if
said
we get,
Nas is. I can name KD. I can name that song. You can't even name the
you
song.
can't. Who?
This nigga's a dork.
Of course, that's a
even name the
dumbass
song.
Eagle fan. That's all. You know.
And white people been on Nas since Lauryn Hill
about to
song,
say,
If I Rule the World.
But
That
he
was
did
like number one
again.
on MTV.
Again, he did not make enough music then
Jay-Z
that
was
crossed
making-
over
Jay-Z
to
was
where
making better
it's
music.
popular, like how Jay has
Jay-Z
it.
just got better hits. You've
Jay
never heard.
had made the music that crossed over. That's how the money came in the game.
I know. That's what makes it better.
Okay, so, nigga, I said that shit from the beginning, but y'all sit here trying to be funny. I said the difference between Jay and Nas. Jay started early, late 90s, showed the game, hey, nigga, you was considered a sellout when you made music that crossed over. Nas didn't make music that did that. I said that.
All we said was Jay-Z would beat Nas in the verse.
Crazy as fuck.
Like
I said.
Jay-Z would beat Nas in the
No, he
verses.
wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't. You just said nobody can stand on the stage with Jay, and I'm telling you, Nas can stand on the stage with Jay.
That's not taking away.
And he can win, nigga.
But why would he do that though?
He can win. What the fuck you
It's
mean?
not a lot of people that could stand on the stage with Nas, but Nas just can't stand on the stage.
All right, that's your opinion. You entitled to your opinion.
Who else? You got that opinion?
I mean,
He's not a bet. He's talking about
opinion. Like,
so fucking what? Just because y'all niggas outnumbered don't mean
No,
that.
it's not about being outnumbered.
If I got 20 niggas up in here, I guarantee we can have half his Nas and half his J's. What the fuck, bro?
Are those 20 niggas from
Shit.
Queensbridge?
I'm about to say, are they from?
Yeah,
Are they from Marcy? Like,
whatever. Call it what you want to
from the
call
Bronx?
it. Y'all have y'all opinion. I have mine.
Okay.
Keep it moving.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead.
And I just want to say before we move on, nigga, Nas is a phenomenal MC. Yo.
he's one of
He's a phenomenal. He's one of those hot
I
artists.
want to hear that shit.
The GOAT.
Yeah,
He's
you
one
can't
of-
say
like,
that
he is
shit
the
when
one
you
of the
talking
most-
about.
Yeah, you can.
You can't say that shit when you talk about.
You're trying to put him outside of his
If
element.
you're gonna say the same fucking breath, he can get mopped with the floor with Jay.
Okay,
Nigga, you're dumb as hell.
cool.
He's not a better. Jay is not a better rhymer than fucking Nas. You crazy as fuck, nigga.
He makes better
You dumb.
songs.
So fucking
Jay-Z.
what?
That's what you're in it for.
That's
No,
what
but
Verzuz is
no,
about.
he don't make better songs. In
You
my
just
opinion,
said, so what?
I
So
said
that-
no. You said you pinning it down
You
on that.
just said,
I
so
said what I said was
What's
he
going
can
on here?
stand- Fuck
You
out of here,
just
bro.
said, so
Man,
what?
I said so what because that's what you pinning it on. You said he makes better songs. I'm telling you,
That's what's
I'm
gonna get
telling
the
you,
verses.
Nas is a better artist than Jay. Yeah, Jay
That's
made
not
hits.
what Verzuz is.
So fucking what? But you said if he gonna get, if you telling me he gonna get mopped with the floor, nigga, I'm giving you a tidbit points to where he has the edge. So you pin it on that,
Nas
nigga.
getting mobbed. I love
Fuck
it.
out of here. Fuck out of here. Stay on the other side, nigga. Stay on the other side. You talking about you gonna get mopped on the floor. The greatest of all time don't get mopped on
I
the
think
floor,
Buster
nigga.
might mob.
I thought LL
You
Cool J
fucking
was the
dumb.
GOAT.
You
Charles
pump
said
drunk.
LL Cool J. Well,
Yeah, I thought LL Cool J was the GOAT. Because he's been around for generations.
I mean, LL gets
if
credit
we
because he
talking
coined
hits.
it.
No, I mean if we talking hits.
I mean, LL got hits.
LL coined it.
LL got super hits.
LL
so
got hits.
LL could be J.
And that's what I was about to say.
But you niggas ain't mentioned that. I told you my candidate.
No, you said Nas.
I just said my candidate.
LL, I love L. And L got some.
But L got some
You
bangers.
about to get ready to say
I don't
something
think he
stupid
gonna
again.
be-
You about to say Jay can beat him. That's what you about to get ready to say.
He
Jay could
probably
beat
can't
LL.
How the
beat
fuck he can't?
Probably.
How the
Yes, he can.
How you gonna name somebody the fucking GOAT, but you telling him this man can beat him?
Because LL coined the GOAT phrase, first of all.
Right. So,
Okay,
so he
can
set the
be called
standard.
the GOAT 'cause he
so he
coined it.
has more
Well,
hits.
He don't have more hits.
don't know
You're
if he has
fucking
more
crazy
hits.
as hell.
He has
His
he might
tenure-
have bigger hits.
His
than Jay.
tenure
Now, you see
and
how you keep
longevity.
moving, you see how you keep moving the pole?
How
Is
I'm
either he
moving
got
it?
hits or bigger hits, or he got bigger hits.
He got bigger
Which one
hits
is it,
than Jay,
nigga?
but Jay got more hits.
Like I said, LL would be definitely another candidate.
Let me give you
Like
hip-hop.
Rock the
Let me run
Bells?
hip-hop real quick.
Rock
for
the
you.
Bells is
Jingling Baby.
Oh my
Booming
God.
System. Like
And
LL
Cars
got
Ride By?
Bigger
Pink
hits.
Cookies.
But you're telling, but
Getting
you're-
crushed by a
but-
building.
Yeah, but you're proving
Way
my
more.
point once again. You say you about to get ready to say Jay can beat him, and I'm saying no,
Yeah,
he can't.
because L-
Hey Love. Like Jay,
I'm about to
LL
tell you he
got stuff.
can't. I'm telling you LL can beat Jay. You proved my point. Thank you. Thank you.
That'll probably be the
Thank you.
closest.
That'd be
That'll
close.
probably be the
How the fuck that's
closest.
close? How was that close?
It ain't
If
Nas.
Pink Cookies. It ain't whoever the fuck you thought it was gonna be, nigga.
Yeah, I
Shark
did.
fin.
Shit.
Don't
Shit.
play that one. Don't play that one.
Hey, look.
It's like a shark.
Hey, you see it? It take 3 of these niggas. They still can't
We
do
just trying to
it.
get. We just
Nah,
trying to
you ain't trying to
keep
do
everything
shit.
in the middle.
You
Keep
ain't
everything
trying to
in the
do
no
middle.
shit in the middle.
accidental
Y'all
racist.
niggas, how the fuck y'all niggas try to keep it in the
But,
middle? Y'all
I'm that
leaning
type of
heavy
guy.
with Jay. We just said, so he brought up another candidate, said LL. You about to get ready to say, I don't think so.
I say that would be a good. That would be a better battle than Nas and Jay. LL and Jay would be a much better battle.
LL, but then. Listen,
Dude,
bro. You just said, hold on.
LL will mock Nas.
LL would mock
LL
Nas.
would mock
You
Nas,
just-
nigga. Like let's keep it in
LL would
perspective.
mock
Keep it in
Nas.
perspective. LL would.
Let's keep moving the
They're gonna
post
ask enough.
because when we first started this conversation, right? You said, I quote, "There's nobody that."
No, that's what Jay-Z said.
Nigga,
No,
I'm talking about him. Why don't you stay on the corner right quick?
I still don't believe LL
You
could
just
beat
said
him.
you start off by saying nobody can fuck with Jay
I
in
don't
a
think so.
versus. I came up with my first candidate.
Nas.
I said Nas. All right. Then you turn around, another candidate, LL, which is bigger than Nas because he set the tone for hip hop. One of the beginners, and you about to get ready to say Jay can beat him.
I am.
You's dumb. That's what I'm about to say.
I am.
Because he got transcendent songs. You just named the transcendent songs that's bigger than any of fucking what Jay got out. Put them together, nigga.
If we doing
Bruh,
10,
all right.
LL might get him. If we doing
Ain't no
20,
doing no.
Jay-Z get
I don't
him.
give a fuck. You can put 20. You can put 100. He's still gonna beat Jay.
No, he's not.
Yes, the fuck he is.
No, he's not.
He got more transcending, bigger
doesn't.
hits
You know what I hear?
than Jay.
No, you know what I just figured out? This nigga don't like Jay-Z. That's all it is.
No,
Because you
nigga,
went from
no,
Nas. Now you're definitely
no,
riding
nigga,
LL.
no, let's get something straight.
But all I'm saying is LL is better than Nas as far as the hits category.
For you, what I said was,
Nah, don't talk too
this
slow 'cause I can't understand
This man sat right here and said from the beginning, based off the clip, Jay in the verse, nobody can fuck with him in a verse. I gave my first candidate. I said Nas. Then turn around, LL came up. He about to say Jay.
I brought up LL.
I said LL was brought up. So then now that candidate coming, y'all still gonna say Jay can beat him. And y'all
I
dumb.
think so.
Y'all the hell the fuck he
If
can't.
we're doing 10,
Because LL gonna beat Nas.
If we're doing
And I know
20,
LL beating
you-
Nas.
you doing
If we're
20.
I'm going home.
You doing 20, you still going with LL.
No.
I
Crazy
don't
as
know
hell.
about that.
Come on, you
If
ain't
I'm
even bring
doing-
in.
if I'm
Mama
doing
said
10
knock you
songs,
out.
I'm taking
I mean,
LL.
come on,
If
bro.
I'm doing 20, I'm taking Hove.
At 20, you can still get LL. You still can get. You
Mama
still.
said knock you out. I need love. Rock
Come
the
on, bro.
bells.
Man, come on, man.
Jingling
you dumb.
Baby.
Jingling baby.
I'm the type of guy.
Oh, we.
No, here we go. Here we go.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Around the way, girl. Pink
Mama
cookies.
said knock you out.
Pink cookies.
You got no letting go.
I shot you.
remix. Mama said
shot
knock you out. Murdergram. Doing it.
Doing it. Going back to Cali.
Hey lover. Lounge.
That would be a much
Head
closer.
sprung around the way.
That would be a
girl,
much more closer,
Paradise,
intriguing.
Love you better. Like nigga, come on, stop talking stupid over there.
Nobody's
LL
talking
would get
stupid.
him.
You said Nas.
I know the fuck I said. I still
10
stand on that
songs.
shit.
You shouldn't.
And I said
He get-
20. I
he's
said
not
20.
getting
He'll get him
20.
too.
You shouldn't stand on that.
You crazy as hell. You better nah.
LL would be a
Don't do
much
that.
better.
LL will get him in 10.
I just said the man said nobody. He said
Okay,
nobody,
and I recanted
we just
said
came
in a 10,
and we just came
LL
up with
might
2.
get him.
He'll get him in 20.
We didn't get 2. You
He'll
came
get
up with
20.
Nas, and then we.
So
came
what?
with LL.
Okay, I came
We
up with
have
Nas.
one.
That's 2 candidates that can go
No, we
toe to
have
toe
one.
with.
We have one.
We got 2.
We got one.
We got 2, nigga.
We have one
We got 2,
inconsistent.
nigga.
The other
We got
one's
2,
still.
nigga. We got 2.
Busta could probably do Nas.
Stop talking stupid over there,
Oh.
man. Yes,
In a,
sound
hits
nice.
in a versus, Busta could
yeah.
probably.
Nah.
Buster probably
Crazy
could.
as hell,
Buster
bro.
probably would.
Yeah,
crazy as hell.
Buster probably would.
Crazy as hell. You still talking drunk.
All right,
Still talking drunk.
Especially, and you don't understand the energy.
I
Nas don't
understand,
bring
nigga.
energy. These niggas bring energy. Bus on bus.
Dude,
Okay.
Woo-ha!
dude. I love hip hop. I love it.
No, you
I
don't.
love
No, you
hip-hop.
don't.
Born into this
No,
shit.
you don't.
We've been
No, you
talking about
I
it
love
30
it.
straight minutes.
I love this stuff.
Yeah, there's no denying
Shout out
that.
to Nasir Jones, one of the greatest rappers
Fuck
ever.
out of here.
Ever
You don't need
to
that.
Yes. Let's get into some more hip hop because it was rumored. Well, not rumored. It's true. Cameron is suing J. Cole over Ready. The song Ready 24, a collab he claims he's owed $500,000 in royalties from. So basically, Cameron filed this suit. claiming that he's owed $500,000 in royalties over their 2024 collaboration, Ready 24. Cameron filed this on Tuesday, October 28th, saying that he and Cole first worked together on a 2021 song, 95 South, on Cole's album, The Off Season. In December 2021, Cole asked Cameron to work with him on another song for a future album, and Cameron agreed on several conditions: that he'd have control of the final song as well as proper credits, and Cole would collaborate with him on a future project, either a new single or an appearance on Cameron's podcast. It Is What It Is. And in June of 2022, they recorded Ready 24 together, which featured lyrics for Cameron, by Cameron, and they recorded that. And Cameron alleges that he told Cole during the recording session that he would not authorize the song's release until Cole joined him on a future project, to which Cole agreed. 2 years later, with Cole refusing to honor his agreement to collaborate with Cameron on either a single or on the podcast, it looks like he released the song on the album Might Delete Later. So that album contained the song Ready 24. And so basically, Cameron saying he didn't give authorization for Cole to release the song until Cole fulfilled his contractual obligation of appearing on a project with Cameron or on his podcast. So Cameron claims that he's not received any royalties from the song, and he's owed at least $500,000 from this transaction. And Cameron is alleging that Cole never followed through on his promise to take part in a future collaboration, and has denied multiple requests to appear on his podcast. So Cameron asked Cole to perform one or two songs he had previously recorded, and Cole said no, claiming he'd prefer to collaborate on an entirely new song that they would write together. And that collaboration never materialized despite due requests by the plaintiff. So basically, what he's saying is Cole just got this collaboration and never fulfilled his obligation.
Do Cole sound like a gatekeeper? Do you?
A gatekeeper?
Yeah.
No, he just sounds like a nigga who didn't fulfill his obligation.
I'm just saying, but what I'm saying is, like, listen, he's like, when I say gatekeeper, he's selfish on how he doing shit. Cause
he might be.
Based off of doing that, like, nigga, you supposed to be quote unquote the face of NC. Feel me? Yeah.
Pablo is more known as the face of NC than Cole.
That's our generation. We talk.
Just the song in general.
Well, I get what you're saying, but a lot of millennials would say different. They would say J.Cole. So what I'm saying is he's supposed to be the new face of NC, and how you done wiggle your way out of the battle with K-Dot and shit, which that was and then you turn around and you try to jump back in and he jump back out. Then now you a man
playing the hokey pokey.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You put your left foot in.
Give me 1 second. Where's the album? Where's the album? No.
You're right. That's why I'm saying he played. That's why I'm saying he moving like a gatekeeper.
Where the album at? You told
this
us
nigga
about
being
this album
dumb
2
selfish
years
about
ago.
what he doing.
You said that this was the best album that was ever going to drop, and that was 2 years ago.
Yo,
where's this album?
That
J.
nigga
Cole?
bought some flaky ass shit, and he making NC looking real crazy right now. So if you got a business deal with this man, which he did came on your shit, and you verbally agreed or whatever the case may be,
you reneged.
Nigga. You making us look bad, bro. You already fucked up on you stopped the Dreamville shit. You feel what I'm saying? Outside of Dreamville, then the damn battle with K-Dot. Now you reneging on the damn with come on, man. What the fuck is you doing?
Yeah, well, I mean, my thing is this: if it's on paper, it's on paper. If this is what Cole agreed to, and Cameron can legally prove it, then Cole is fucking up.
Yeah.
He just gotta abide by shit and do what he's supposed to. I don't understand why it's so hard about fulfilling this. I mean, you could easily go to a studio and do a collab with Cameron,
or just do it at your own shit and send it to him.
Or
that's what I'm saying.
Or just go sit on the podcast and
you could have streamed that live from your crib and just popped up on via satellite or however they do a stream.
This nigga like he being selfish about what
it is. When's the last time you seen Cole?
Since the Dreamville.
Yeah, that was the last time.
But what have you seen Cole on? Like, have you seen him do
Nothing.
any interviews?
Nothing.
Anything? Like,
I said Dreamville.
It's like he's running from people asking him, what was going on with you when all that stuff happened? Because I haven't seen or heard from Cole,
Man, listen.
and like since all this stuff happened.
Dreamville.
Since
Like I
Dreamville.
said,
That was
Dreamville.
like his
But
last
since he got on
public
stage,
appearance.
like, hey, y'all, listen, Dreamville's gonna be no more, and this is my last and I'm coming out with a sneak diss, and then I erased that shit, and then I'm sorry, y'all.
That's probably why he didn't want to do the song, because it's on that album. Might delete this later.
Yeah.
Did he delete it? Is it still available?
I believe
I think I got it up when
Okay.
I downloaded.
Does anybody know if the song keeps speaking up? Because the song that keeps flashing in my head.
Oh, that shit dope.
Okay,
Ready? Oh, it's
I keep thinking of the one where Cam talking, and that's not that.
It's basically the same beat for the most part. It's a remake of that same beat. So if you could think of it, oh, that shit went hard.
Okay,
It went hard. It went hard.
Okay,
It went
well,
cold
I mean,
and Cam.
It's a dope song, but
It was
maybe
a
Cole
dope
didn't want to
track.
promote it because it's on an album with that song on it,
That
and
he
he
didn't
don't want
wanna
to like. He wanted to do a different song, which I kind of agree with him on that. If it's that bad of a song, but you still got to fulfill the obligation of doing another track.
You
Then
told him you were going to do it. Put your name on the dotted line. You owe him.
it just seems like his business sense is janky. Isn't
Right,
there
exactly.
issues with Dreamville?
Exactly, it's being rebranded.
Well, no, not the festival, the actual label, Dreamville, with the artists. Is there issues? I heard there was. I just heard there was issues with JID and Ari Lennox and all that.
Well,
I don't know. I don't follow
yeah.
Dreamville as a whole.
Yeah.
where's the album? I don't
There
care
isn't
about
no
all this
album.
other stuff.
There isn't no
Where's the album, J. Cole?
There
I don't care
isn't
about all
no
this other
album.
stuff.
Yeah, so
He letting the whole
Charles
NC
is
down.
saying that not putting out the album is going to be J. Cole's defense, because he's trying to say he couldn't even put out his own music. How could he put out music with other people?
I mean, I get it.
But hell, yeah, but
That would be J. Cole. Yo, my bad, y'all. My bad. I'd like to apologize to Cameron. Cameron's requesting
you
an
will never
apology.
live that down.
Yeah,
Then you will. Everybody will always remember you getting on stage at Dreamville and apologizing.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that was pretty bad. That's the last thing you want to do in hip hop is apologize.
So
for-
the last thing you remember about J. Cole is him apologizing
and
at
then
his
the year
own
after that,
at his
giving up
own
his
festival.
shit.
At his own festival.
He's like, I'm sorry, y'all. And next year, he's like, I can't do this
he
shit no
faded
more.
in the background.
What you do in hip hop is wait till the beef is squashed, and then everybody comes out jointly
Okay.
to say that it's over.
That's why
Well, we
That's
can't
why
do that anymore.
That's what I'm
Dreamville is
saying.
gone.
That's what I'm saying. But that's how usually nobody apologizes.
Well,
Nobody
I don't know
apologizes.
what's going on with Cole, but he just keeps slipping and slipping. He keeps dropping.
All
the
I
ball.
know is he's dropping the ball big time.
I mean, he just keeps dropping the ball. This ain't a one-time thing. He's got like 4 or 5 turnovers in the past 5 years.
No, hell, you go shorter than that. 2 years.
I mean,
Where's the album?
There isn't no album.
there ain't no album, man. What's the album supposed to be called?
I don't know.
I'm the fall off.
Yeah, goddamn right. Maybe
Tighten
that's
up.
the troll. Like
Tighten up. You
Where's
falling off.
The album. Where's the album?
I
He
ain't
ain't,
holding my
he ain't
breath on
hungry.
that
That's the
shit.
problem. He's not hungry, y'all.
I don't even think it's that. I think there might be something in his personal life fucking with him.
Nah, that nigga ain't hungry. He comfortable with what he doing. So when he comfortable with what he doing, he don't have the hunger or the vibe to do it. He just do it when he want to do it, when he feel like it. So he's comfortable with what he's doing.
Not Cole, because bro, that feature run you went on about a couple of years ago, one of the best feature runs in hip hop.
Right. So he made whatever money he felt like that was comfortable for him to make. So he's chilling. He don't feel no pressure to bring nothing out.
Okay. Well, I also wanted to bring it to a second court case because it's rumored that Drake is expected to file a notice of appeal of his defamation case against Universal Music Group over the promotion of Kendrick's
that
Not
money
Like
up, bro.
Us. So, yeah, Drake filed that appeal Wednesday.
That's why he can't. That's why no new music out.
Yeah.
Do you know that you could just make music and stop with these, like, this court is corny.
Ego, man.
This court stuff is corny.
Man, that
now.
nigga ego fucked up.
Look, and I'm one of your biggest defenders, but this court stuff is
No,
corny.
that nigga
Like, this is
ego
getting out
fucked
there.
up. He saw some of his people that he thought that was down for him turned against him. When they saw that nigga start doing the damn crip walk and shit, you know what I'm saying? and they saying not like us. Yeah, that nigga, his
Bro,
ego is
Get
fucking
back
up.
to making music.
No,
Get
man, he
out
can't
the
do
legal
it.
system.
He
Get out
can't.
the legal
That's
system.
why he over there in
and
Europe
get back
making
to
music with your boy over there.
Central
yeah,
C.
UK rapper.
Yeah, he over there in the
Central
UK, yeah, because he like, man, fuck y'all Americans, man. Y'all done turned on me. Y'all done did the crip walk. Y'all got all the way down to the high
He
school.
put
man.
America on punishment.
Yeah, he put America on
He
punishment.
ain't doing
Y'all,
music.
all y'all Drake fans, y'all better take notice. He done put y'all on punishment because
He
he
ain't doing
said
music
he
with
said
no
y'all ain't
American
come out hard
artists.
enough for him.
He ain't doing music with no American
Yeah, he said, fuck
artists.
y'all.
He's-
So that means 21 still good.
Yeah, he
21 still good.
he's still good. Oh,
He
Young
ain't
Thug
doing-
too.
He ain't doing no music with no
He
more
said no. He
American
said
artists.
nah.
look, he took his basketball and went home. He's like, I ain't playing with y'all no more. Fuck this
Yeah.
shit. I'm going home.
So what the basis of the appeal is going to be is still in the air. They had the legal team of Drake's hasn't reported how they're going to appeal it or what the cause of the appeal is going to be. But Drake shared in a statement, their reps for Drake said, this confirms our intent to appeal, and we look forward to the Court of Appeals reviewing the filing in the coming weeks. UMG has yet to respond, and they're citing not like us as a non-actionable opinion, which is what caused the original case to be dismissed. But that's why it was dismissed, is because the judge deemed it just an opinion and not actual fact. And that's why basically the judge called Drake a little biznitch.
At which he's acting like, go make music. This to begin.
Yeah.
If you got to get go diss Kendrick
No, he don't
again.
want to do that.
Look,
He don't want to do that.
You want to do something.
No, he don't want to do nothing. He don't want that smoke no more,
really
man.
Looking
That nigga got
really,
cooked.
really crazy.
He got
right now.
cooked.
You went and refiled something that the
Man,
judge
nigga,
already
this I
dismissed.
told you. Listen, this was the
bro.
biggest. This the reason why there's no top 40 hits, because these niggas had the whole shit sold up for a whole year. So niggas projects was sitting on shelves. Couldn't look, niggas like, I ain't even doing nothing until these niggas get the fuck out the way. They had the game on lock.
But let's get back to it though. Kendrick kind of messed up. Kendrick kind of messed up a good thing because he was in his feelings a little bit. Let's be honest.
How did he mess
How you messed up?
Because me and my homeboy were talking about it at work. When J.Cole mentions the bar of the big three, not only does he mention K-Dot when he mentions the big three, he mentions K-Dot's name first, showing you the utmost respect in you being part of this big three. Now, Kendrick gets in his feels because he's like, three? No, it's just me. Like he said.
Yeah.
You ain't have to do that. He ain't have to do that.
Why
Because
didn't
that's
he?
some MC shit.
This nigga here, he's a
Because then J.
Listen,
Cole goes
this-
running scared.
No, listen, if you really want to be honest, right? His music was recommended by President Obama.
But you said
Hold
that's
on,
why there's
and
no music in the top 40.
and he's the only rapper that got a Nobel Peace Prize.
You said
That
that's
shit
the
big,
reason.
bro. You could downplay that shit all you want to. That's major. That's a global honors award. And for a black
Not
young man
knocking Kendrick,
to come
that's
out of
amazing.
Compton to get that shit, no hip hop artist can say that they got that in their pocket.
So we don't feel like Kenny might have shifted it a little bit. Like,
No.
'cause if Drake still be
Nigga,
making hits, Drake would still be focused.
if I have those attributes and these niggas don't have that, we're not on the same
Drake
level.
ain't focused no more. Drake would still be giving us top 40 hits. But
Yeah,
now Kendrick done knocked
he
him
went.
all off
He
his
went.
focus.
He
ain't
went.
locked
He
in.
went at the
So I
wrong
blame
nigga.
Kendrick.
He went at the wrong nigga,
just
and
saying,
Kendrick
I
had to
blame
put him
Kendrick.
back in his place. Like, nigga, I ain't the one.
So you saying it's Kendrick's fault that hip hop is not in the
Yeah,
top?
no,
40?
Drake
it's
would've
not.
gave you a top
No,
40. Drake would've gave you
Drake
one
is
top
not
40.
hip hop though. That's the
But
whole
Drake has
thing.
been dropping
Drake is hip-hop.
songs.
Let's
He's not hip hop. He's not the only
I
person.
can play you plenty of songs. where
He's
Drake
not
is
the
rapping
only
his ass
person.
off.
But
That's
you
all
acting
I'm
like
saying.
Drake ain't dropping songs. He's dropping songs.
Yeah,
They're just not hot.
yeah.
But what I'm saying
Well,
is
Playboy
Kendrick
Cardi.
took
What's
the-
that? Playboy Cardi,
Kendrick
that
took
album that he dropped.
Took all the steam out of his
No.
voice.
Why is that a negative? That's a positive for Kendrick.
Right.
Kendrick ain't in the top 40 either.
He was the last
He
artist
was.
in the top 40.
Exactly.
He ain't there now. Nobody there.
Because the song dropped last year, and it just fizzled out this
like
year.
I say,
That Luther
I
song was the
think
only one that
that-
came out this year, right?
this is just my opinion. I believe that with Kendrick taking the sales out of Drake, Drake's no longer focused.
Drake is not hip-hop.
Drake is hip
He's
hop.
not-
Please, I will play you
He's
songs
not
that
hip
Drake
hop.
has that are
He's
dope
not.
as hell.
Listen, he's not the only. He's not the only artist that can come out and make music. That's what you try to make it seem like. Oh, well, since
If
Drake,
y'all are going to
since Drake not making music, hip hop is dead. That's what you basically
If
saying.
y'all are going to sit here and tell me these other singing ass niggas out here are hip hop, but Drake isn't hip hop, then no.
No,
We're not gonna do
you're
that.
how you characterizing it as if, well, since Drake ain't dropping no music, everything is just without Drake it's And I'm sitting here,
all
it's
I'm
other
saying
niggas, it's other niggas in the game
The one-
that's hot. They just not doing
the
it because
one staple was who was the one staple?
hey, K Dot and them suck that. They,
Who was the one staple?
I don't know.
You have a hard time answering.
Yeah,
questions.
I don't know.
Drake was the one staple all the time. So yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, let's keep it moving from Drake's appeal because I wanted to get into a couple of hip hop beefs going on right now. I just saw NLE Choppa's diss track KO to NBA Youngboy just dropped like a couple days ago. In it, NLE Choppa is rapping over the hit 'em up sample. You know, I forget what's the name, Dennis Edwards joint. Don't look any further. That's the original joint that it samples. But yeah, he dropped some bars against NBA Youngboy in the diss track, and people are saying he invoked Tupac for the KO diss, which I vehemently disagree with. I heard the track. There's nothing Tupac-ish about it, but
So did he invoke Michael Jackson too? Like, did he invoke all these? Because I saw the video. Like, I'm sorry, Dub. I didn't mean to cut.
No, I saw the videos too. He started. He was equally inspired by Tupac and Michael Jackson because he did dance moves, and he did dance moves in the video, which is a little odd for a diss. But choreography to a diss track is a little different. But you know, each their own. He dropped some bars. He said, "Young boy, what? This is the big boy league. I put one up in your gut under your Jesus piece. The last thing that I heard was Jesus, please." Had me looking at the devil like this your king. That's what he said to NBA Youngboy. Yeah, Choppa continues to go after Youngboy using a lookalike NBA Youngboy. So that's
We
kind
know
of
who it is. Yeah, we know who.
yeah,
it is.
so that's like on Hit 'Em Up when they had the
He
the
said
guy.
his name.
Yeah. But I guess the beef stems from Choppa saying that NBA Youngboy is a poison to the youth and not the role model the next generation should be looking up to. He said, "You poison the youth, nothing positive you do. The reason niggas beating bitches thinking that it's cute. You sending niggas to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model, you will never fit the shoe." That's what he spews.
You got a point?
I mean, I agree, but how positive is NLE Choppa? Is
Right.
he?
That's why you call it kettle black. I get what you're saying.
Look, he tried to decipher some of them fans.
Hey, but this is a diss track. So
You trying to cite? He see and NLE Chopper seen the numbers this tour doing.
Right.
This
So
tour,
he
this
wanna
tour is
take it- he
phenomenal.
gonna take a
and
bite
I'm
at
trying
it.
to take some of that while you hot right now.
Right.
But I don't know if this is the right person to really be going at
not?
like that though.
Chopper,
Like,
he's not that bad.
he's
not that
That
bad.
was being kind of nice. I heard the song myself.
It's not the worst diss track I've ever
It's not
heard.
the worst.
Right.
It's not the best.
Yeah.
But
It's-
talking about they're not part of our genre.
Like I
so
said, this is
that's
the
all I gotta
battle
say.
that nobody asked for, but hey, we're
right.
here.
I mean, this has been a long-standing battle now. It looks like this originally started in January 2022 when NBA Youngboy dissed NLE Choppa on his song "Know Like I Know" after Choppa defended King Von, and that was somebody who Youngboy had a beef with.
Right.
And the conflict actually escalated with a physical altercation at LAX between Choppa and an alleged Youngboy fan.
That's the reason why Youngboy, a couple of his concerts got canceled because of that King Von
Yeah.
and Dirt situation.
Yeah.
One in Chicago, I didn't even cut you off. One in Chicago and one in Atlanta.
Yeah. So since that LAX scuffle, which happened in January 2022, it was relatively quiet with the beef for 3 years up until this week when NLE Choppa released a diss track. So I assume that just kind of came out of left field.
It did.
Imagine 3
That's
It
what I'm
years.
is.
saying. You was sitting there looking at all this money NBA Youngboy getting on this tour. You like,
I mean, hey, hey,
hold
listen, listen. When you up that food chain, all you looking at the numbers. You're like, hey, all I need is like 1 to 10% of that, and I'm good. That's it.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems like NLE has
Piggybacking.
he has some songs he's released called "Slut Me Out" and
Yeah.
"Let Me Nut on Your Butt."
Yeah.
Is talking about and that's the same. He released those songs, and now he's complaining about NBA
Right.
Youngboy not being a.
Walk him down himself.
Yeah.
Walk
So
him down.
yeah. So a lot of fans aren't taking kindly to NLE Choppa's diss because they're just saying he's a hypocrite. So it does seem rather left field, but y'all are right. It might be because of the popularity of NBA Youngboy.
But I said the only rapper that this generation talks about that I hear is NBA Youngboy.
Or Chopper, son. He got Chopper.
I don't even hear
I
Chopper
don't-
like that.
yeah, nah.
I hear Youngboy.
Well, it all depends. It all depends on where you from.
Now I hear Chopper. and
Where is NLE Choppa from?
Memphis, I think, Tennessee.
Okay.
They from Memphis.
Okay. I didn't know he was from Memphis, but I mean, they two Southern niggas then. Yeah, so I mean, I just think it's ironic, but yeah, I definitely agree. It sounds like he's just trying to ride the wave. He sees, you know what?
Piggyback.
Yeah, trying to piggyback off it.
You making if you making 10, I just want to get 2 off of you.
Yeah.
2 to 3 off of you.
Yeah, but I mean, NBA Youngboy is making some
And what do
money.
we know? What do we know? Beef, whether it's fabricated or not, is going to generate some.
But the
type
point
of,
is though, but the thing, and see, that's another thing. We know a lot of it. We just know that this was completely it's fabricated now because even though they have a long standing beef and it was documented of some physical altercation that has happened past time, we just know that, right, like you said, NBA Youngboy right now, he's touring. He's hot right now. He see the video clip of the tours and shit like that. And so he just like, hey, if this nigga making like 10 million, let me get like 2 to 3 off his ass. Just by doing some fabricated
I want some
shit.
attention. I want some attention.
I
I
mean,
want to
shit,
get
all
some
you-
attention.
Hey,
He
that's
got
how you
it.
make money these days.
He got it.
Yeah, and speaking of money, NBA Youngboy's Massa tour, which is Make America Slime Again, is on pace to becoming one of the highest grossing hip hop tours in U.S. history. The current tour has sold over 500,000 tickets for 42 shows, giving it a total gross of more than $70 million. Man, that's a lot.
That is. Like I
Yeah.
say, his fan base is
Yeah,
crazy.
now, that's one nigga got niggas that will support his ass.
Yeah, he's getting it, and it just
He
puts
is.
him in the same success with Drake, Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent, and Jay-Z, who are the top 10 highest grossing hip hop tours list. And of course, we've seen all the crazy shit happening at the tours.
we got mothers taking their kids out there to see that
Mothers
shit.
taking
Yeah.
their kids,
They out,
fights.
they out there too, dancing to the NBA Youngboy.
You
So
got
I'm just
like
like,
14-year-old kids starting fist fights with adults listening to this. So this is just like the hood version of Kids Bop.
pretty much.
Yeah.
You got
So
adults and kids up in there.
yeah.
Not my genre. I
Yeah.
tried though. I tried. It wasn't successful.
They said people were in tears at the show.
Yeah, we talked about it last week. You had grown women up in there, like twice his age. They old enough to be his mama. They up in there. They got their kids up in there.
Well, Charleston White doesn't like the fact that grown men are crying at a NBA Youngboy show. He said they were not no goddamn crying in no motherfucking NBA concert. That was a mentally R-word male. A mentally R-word male trapped in a grown man's body still embracing his childhood boy decisions. That's what Charleston White said on grown men crying at an NBA Youngboy concert. I don't know NBA Youngboy's music, so I can't say whether it moves people to tears or not. You know, I mean,
You saw them videos how them young YNs
yeah.
up in there. They was literally taking off their shirt. They was like they was on some
I
crack
can
or
tell
some
you what
shit.
it
Them
moves me
niggas
to
was
do.
wilding out.
What?
It moves me to turn the radio off.
Yeah, I don't get
It moves
it.
me to
The
fast forward
sad
that
part is I
song.
kind of want to understand, just for the understanding part, just to not look at the youth all funny.
I
but-
can't understand.
That's the point.
I can't.
Violent, man. He mad and violent.
I can't
So
understand.
he just speaks for angry.
He's angry. He's just angry. That's how I
So
told you.
he's just
he
like-
made angry music.
He's like Onyx, but
So he's
one man Onyx.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So you got Rod Wave that made the sad music. He made the angry music.
so they're like uppers and downers.
Boy,
They work
Exactly.
together.
Look, never let
Exactly.
them go on tour together.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Can't have them
Rod
two
Wave.
niggas. Yeah, those two
Oh, they
niggas.
could
Yeah,
never
those
go
two
on tour
niggas
together.
could never be on tour
Jesus.
together.
Oh my God.
You talking about going from motherfucker? Yeah, yeah, that's there. You
And
know
they be
what?
fighting security guards and then crying with them and shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
motherfucker.
They could never go on tour together.
Why you got that to me?
But yeah, he's a very rich man,
Very.
and he certainly enjoyed himself at the Raleigh State Fair. Yeah. Did he ever stop and get any food? Like I think
sure
it's
he
kind of
did.
jacked up. You only wanted to ride the janky rides. You ain't stop and get
I'm
no,
sure he did.
no lemonade or nothing. What? Get food?
I'm sure he did.
That's the number one reason to go to the fair.
Well, no, the number one reason to go to the fair if you're him is just to let everybody know I'm here and that. Look, like to let everybody know that I'm really in the city and stuff
Nah,
like
he
that.
wanted to go
No,
to
yeah,
the fair.
he wanted to go to the fair. He had his
that's
kids
the
with
big,
him.
you know,
He had
ours
his
is like the
kids with
biggest fair in like what, the southeast next to what,
Minnesota.
Georgia? Yeah, well, they said the Raleigh State Fair is like one of the best fairs in the country.
I no doubt about it, but I'm just saying, if you want people to know that you're here, what's the best place to go to? The fair.
The concert that you're scheduled to be at. That's people didn't buy all them
Look,
tickets to see you at the
So,
state fair.
I mean,
Exactly.
Look, people bought tickets and shows
They didn't
got
even know you was
canceled
gonna
and
be at
stuff
the
like
fair.
that. So look, he's showing you that. He
Oh, I'd have
really
been
here.
mad as fuck if I bought a ticket to NBA Youngboy concert and
And
he
the
at
show
the
was
fair
canceled.
and then he canceled it. Oh no, nigga.
Look,
them ain't
so
no
he
cheap
just
ass
letting them
tickets
know I'm here. They're not going to cancel this show. I'm sure that's kind of had a back into it as well.
I hope so. Okay, let's move along because there was some other hip hop beef in the news. Offset is throwing shade at Cardi B in a new song. So on Friday, it looks like Offset released a new album that I was completely unaware of. It was called Haunted by Fame. And Haunted, October 31st.
Right.
Damn, Offset, you clever. And he released a song on there called No Sweat, which features lyrics that throw shots at Cardi B and her new relationship with Stephon Diggs. And he said, one bar that stood out, he said, "How the fuck you leave Jordan for Rodman?" He raps, referring. He said, "You a fool."
Is that really a good, like, I'm going to see Stephon on the field tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really like that comparison.
Well,
my
he
guy.
talking about him as part of Migos then.
Yeah, maybe. He's just talking about what he meant to Cardi. I think Cardi actually loved Offset more than
I
she
think
loved
she did.
Stephon
She did.
Diggs.
She did.
I'm sure she probably still.
Stephon was a get back.
But
Yeah.
look, she deep into it now.
Oh, she of course.
Nah, he was deep into
he
it.
deep into her ass. That wet ass cock.
Yeah. So he also said, "You a fool if you think that I'm hurt. You ain't happy. I know how it work. How you married and still giving birth. Get some help, bitch. You gone berserk."
Sound
That's
like
what
he
he
a
said.
little, like he ain't got over it.
Yeah.
He probably never.
No,
gonna
he
get over
ain't never got over it. And she ain't never getting over it either. They
it. Nah,
really,
they're not going to get over it.
they never gonna get over it. They
They're gonna
want
be
to be
toxic
together.
towards each other.
Cardi let them women in her head. She said, "Girl, you got all that money. You gonna let that nigga cheat?"
And then let Stephon in that with JJ, and now we're here.
Now you gonna pay him child support.
Now we here.
Yeah.
It's cheaper not to get married though.
And did I hear that my boy got another baby?
yeah, he do
coming
another
too?
baby. Yeah.
Yes. Stefan has another baby.
Stefan got another baby on the way.
God, these grimy Gaithersburg Negroes, man, they be out here just knocking up.
You said Gaithersburg?
Yeah, he's from Gaithersburg. He's from around the way. He's from Montgomery County, like I'm from Montgomery County. So
y'all
I know
some-
about Gaithersburg.
So y'all some
niggas.
scandalous niggas.
Nah, I don't know too many scandalous niggas because I never had any issues with Gaithersburg folk growing up. But yeah, when you see a nigga like Stefan Diggs out here, you go,
Gaithersburg.
God
Listen to the
damn,
name.
bro. You
Listen to
making Gaithersburg look bad and
Listen
good
to
at the
the
same
name,
time.
Gaithersburg.
Hey, well,
That
Gaithersburg
sound
been around
weird.
since I was a little kid, man. I don't knock Gaithersburg. but
Okay, what did you think of the song?
I listened to it. It's only like a minute 27.
It's all right.
I mean, it's tolerable. I actually, you know what? I didn't listen to Offset's album in full, but I did the little Spotify thing, you know, where Spotify will play like 30 seconds of a song, and he only has 7 songs. It's not good album, but it's not horrible. It's not like laughable, but I wouldn't listen to it in full. I'm not a Migos fan, so I mean, you know, I don't have an issue with. I'm just not a fan.
And that's the thing, like, and I think we said this before, like, yeah, he's still doing music, but he's never going to recapture that. Like, I don't.
Because it was more than one person. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
but I don't know if you can.
The style needs all of them
All
together.
three.
No, but what I'm saying is, can he factor up a hit like that?
No. Because look how long he's been separated from the Migos. He hasn't come out with it. He hasn't. Yeah, I mean it is, but it's outside of that, he hasn't.
Yeah, like I just. Well, I thought the song was. I listened to it because Dove said to listen to it for the show.
Yeah, it was only a minute
That's why I
27. I
listened
was
to it.
like, you could listen to that doing something else.
It was a song he put out. So that's what I'll say.
I didn't think it was good. I didn't think it was bad.
It was all right.
It was all right. It was way better music out this week.
Charles said, if someone asks you how was an album and your reply is I listened to it, then it was bad.
I mean, it was bad.
Listen to it.
It was bad. You say that.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
point,
mean-
Charles. Like, I ain't gonna say I listened to it, but
See, it's one of those albums that's not good enough to listen to again, but it's not bad enough to just like throw shots at it. Because it's just
I
like,
heard it.
yeah,
I heard it.
I'm like, if you're a Migos fan, maybe it'll resonate with you. If you like Offset, it'll resonate. I'm not an Offset fan, but every now and then an artist I don't fuck with drops an album or a song that makes me appreciate them, and Offset has yet to do that with me.
basically, he said as a hip hop artist, I'm gonna listen to him. You know, and it was.
I don't hate
I
Offset.
can listen to it, but it doesn't make my playlist.
Yeah, he's just not somebody I check for because
Like
I've
I
never
said,
really been a Migos
Dove
fan.
said, play this. We'll talk about it on the show. Dove heard. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to see what y'all opinion was. And it's just, I wouldn't have asked you to listen if it was like 4 minutes.
I got an opinion on the other one, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's discuss that because there were 2 pretty dope albums that dropped yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll say 3. I'll give the other album props just because it didn't make my playlist. Didn't mean it was bad, but we'll start off with Branson's boy Westside Gunn because Westside Gunn dropped what? Hills Have Eyes 3.
Dope. It's dope. It's
Yeah, I was surprised it was actually dope
you
because
like that? Okay.
Yeah.
See, yeah, it's dope.
yeah,
What I took from this album, Benny and Freddie still beefing.
yeah, oh yeah. I heard those bars.
Benny and Freddie are still beefing. Stove up there and Rome is up there. It's a good. Is it an EP?
Yeah, it might as well be as short as it was.
Yeah, it's a good EP. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
It was missing Con, but that was it. To me.
Conway wasn't on the album at all. I thought I heard him on the track. No, you might be right.
Conway wasn't up there.
Why wasn't he on the track?
You have to ask Con. I have no idea.
That's shady.
But what I'm gonna throw out this theory though. If you heard the song with him and Benny up there, you know the song continues after Benny stops rapping and it's just a beat. They were saying Conway was supposed to be on that song.
Oh, they did that on purpose.
But yeah, what I took, like I said, was Benny and Freddie ain't cool no more. I mean, they're still not cool.
Oh shit, is Conway still cool with Westside? To me, that's odd.
I took it as Benny and them are going to drop a Griselda album. This is how I'm looking at it, but I could be wrong too as well, though.
I mean, because the way I look at it is like this. I mean, unless there was some sort of label drama, I don't understand why
They haven't dropped a Griselda album yet.
Well, no. I was just going to say why Conway wasn't on the Hills Have Eyes 3. That's a little odd to me. I mean, I've never known them to not
Be on the project that
Yeah.
Wes has done. I'm trying to
Well,
think.
my thing is, if nobody's on, if Conway isn't on it and Benny isn't on it, then it's not an issue. But if one of them is on it and the other one ain't on it, that just looks weird.
Well, I've heard songs with just Benny and Wes. Just like I've heard
yeah, I'm
songs
just
with
saying albums.
It's an EP. We said it's not an album.
Well, I mean, it's a collection of songs, and I would expect at least all Griselda members to make an appearance.
And then, like you said, and then everybody else was up there. Rome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rome, Stove. You right.
Why is all of Griselda on there but Conway? I don't know. That's just me throwing that out there as a fan of all
And
three.
he said he had an album coming out.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
He pushed it back and everything. So I
I'm
don't
like, now that don't make sense as an artist myself. There's tracks you could have just tossed Westside for. Hey, here's something for the upcoming shit you got.
know. But before we jump to the next one, though, I'm excited about Stove God album, though.
When is it? Is it coming?
November 28th, he's supposed to be dropping his album. So I'm excited about that. For all y'all Griselda people who like Griselda like me, Stove God, November 28th.
Okay, now I've been disappointed by Griselda this year, with the exception of this new album. So I don't know if this is a fluke for the year or a trend, but Stove God is going to determine it. So
Look, I haven't heard too many tracks by Stove God I didn't like. Like, I just think he raps about the same stuff all the time.
that's what I'm saying.
But if you're good at rapping about dope, keep rapping about it. We go. Or look, let him do what he do.
We love the Clips album. Okay, so yeah, I love the Griselda album. Think it was dope. Now the second album that came out that everybody was clamoring over was Big L. Big L dropped the new album on Mass Appeal Records.
Classic.
Harlem's Finest, Return of the King.
Classic.
I can't sit here and agree with Hassan at the moment. I can't call an album classic when it's only been 48 hours out.
It's a classic because you from the beginning to the end, you can listen to every last one of them. I ain't skipped past near one of them. Not one. Nigga, shut up.
How long is it?
It's
not
16 tracks.
Yeah, I want to say it's about maybe 30
Yeah,
to
16
40,
tracks.
40 minutes.
So all 16, you can listen to all. I'll replay all 16. I ain't skipped not one of them.
I ain't
The first four. As soon as you jump in, the first four is bangers. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so yeah, it's not a long album. It's only 39 minutes, so just a 40-minute album. But I like the album. There were a couple of tracks on there I heard the bars previously, but they put it over new production. Of course, they had that 7-minute freestyle from Stretch and Bobbito with Big Al and Jay-Z. And they had a few other old freestyles that I heard that they re-released. So because of that, while I did think it was a good album, to me the vibe was more mixtape than an actual album. It sounded more like a polished mixtape versus an actual album. So I don't fault it. I mean, that's just how it felt. It doesn't mean it was bad, but me personally, I liked it. I thought it was a good album. If we were doing the Source Mic rating, I would probably give it maybe 3.5 or 4. I would probably have to listen to it again to determine.
What would you give Wes?
I give West a solid 4.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would give every other Griselda release this year like a 3 or less.
You said 3.5, 4.
Yeah, because I've only heard Big L's album once. I'd have to listen to it like maybe another time.
I ain't have to listen to it. It hit it immediately.
I can't. I mean, I'm saying it did have some hits on it. There are a couple joints. That joint with Nas, that shit was fire. Big L and Nas, you ain't got a chance.
The whole joint is dope. The whole joint. You will not be disappointed. of course, see, one thing you also keep in mind, yes, he has passed, and a lot of his music is considered old, remixed and they're remastered.
Dated. Is it dated?
It's not dated.
Okay, that's my only question. Is it dated? Because you know how it can sound.
Big L still.
It's him. It's him.
Big L still sounds
right.
old.
So like I said,
30 years later,
it's still him. So like I said, if you listen to any Big L's from before he passed, you feel what I'm saying? It's still his. That's why I said I ain't skipped past through none of them. Now, and he got at least 4 of them, and I'll play again and again.
Yeah, I mean, the dude got some hits. I am not gonna sit here and deny the lack of it bumps. So I mean, I do agree with that, but I think it's too fresh to be deeming it classics. We got to see the actual impact it has, because that's what classics are. They have an impact on the culture. Maybe it will. I don't know. That's a test of time.
It's all how they market it.
Yeah.
Because only ones that's gonna really know about it is Big L fans or those who are hip hop fans.
One thing I'll say is I think they've done a very good job keeping Big L name alive.
Yes.
Over the time.
Right. He's been gone for a minute. So because of that, that's why I give it a classic. A classic is if I was rating Mike's, it would get like 4.5, then at 5.
I don't know. You giving that out quickly. Even the editors at the source had a week.
Of course, I'm gonna get, because like I said, if I can listen to something that grabs my attention immediately, I don't have to say, let me play this again. I didn't have to do that. The first 4 grabbed my attention immediately. So I was already stuck, like, all right, let me listen to the rest of the album, and I was not disappointed. From start to finish, you're going to listen to every last one of them. Now, after you listen to all of them, you got to pick out the ones that's your favorites. Like, I agree with the one with Nas, that's fire. That's all day fire.
Yeah. So, I mean, overall, it was a good album, Branson. I don't understand why you don't like Big L enough to listen to his album. We all love.
That is so crazy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, because I was really vibing the Westside album, and then you made me listen to. I was going to listen to it till you said made me listen to Offset song.
Don't blame me because I asked you to listen to a 1 minute 27 song.
I didn't want to listen to music.
Look how
trying to throw me under the bus.
No, nigga, that's what you do. Y'all niggas, look. He moving that pole. Look how he moving that pole.
I was getting ready to listen to
a
the
1 minute 27 diss track through off his
listen to the
whole.
Offset song. I'm like,
But he listened to Griselda though. He listened to that though.
I listened to that first.
See what I'm saying? You got time for that?
Big L.
Oh man, stop
then
it,
he
bro.
was like, "Here, throw an Offset."
That was after.
Track from Offset.
That was afterwards.
And then I was
that
like,
was the last thing he said.
And I listened to Offset track at 4:45. I was like, "I'm done with music."
That was the last thing.
Oh man,
yeah. I'm done with music for today.
So you dissing Offset? You saying Offset?
He capping right now because when he mentioned about the Offset joint, that was after he mentioned the 2 albums. So you capping right now.
You said Offset so bad you didn't even want to listen to hip hop after that. That's fucked up.
Right.
I'd be offended if I was Offset right now. I didn't think his album was that bad that made me not want to listen to hip hop. You saying Offset so bad you had to just play R&B for the rest of the day. That's messed up. All right, let's go ahead and move on because there was actually one other topic I wanted to get into before we touch on sports.
Oh, we forgot one more album.
Oh, yeah. You are correct.
Ransom.
Yeah, I wanted to give a quick shout out to.
Remember the 3rd album now, though, didn't you?
Nigga.
All right, so I wanted to give a quick shout out to DJ Premier and Ransom dropping the Reinvention. This appears to be a very short EP. I think it was only 7 tracks deep. I did listen to it.
I listened to it.
17 minutes long, so it's under 20 minutes.
Right.
It's a quick listen, but it's Ransom and Premier.
It's probably like one of them I will play again.
I'll play a couple tracks off it. Just the first listen, like I said, as I mentioned early on, it threw me off because I'm not used to hearing slow Premier beats.
Premier beats is
Premier
up-tempo.
beats were very slow on these
slow,
this EP.
deliberate beats to make it feel like damn.
They
nigga.
weren't whack or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's
just like
you
damn. I want to get into this shit.
Yeah, you expect that boom bap.
The
Premier
hit
is
hard.
the originator of boom bap. You were expecting some boom bap, mid tempo, up tempo type of tracks. I didn't get that. It was a slow southern bounce like Premier, and it was still dope. It just kind of threw me off in terms of the expectations of what I was gonna be hearing when I put this album on. But it was still a dope album. I just really need to listen to it again to kind of figure out what I like, what I don't like, because I was kind of stuck more. I was actually more thrown off from the beat selection versus actually being able to just accept it and listen to it. So this is actually an album that I didn't hate or I would listen to again.
Let's just say this.
Yeah.
Ransom a rapping dude.
Yeah.
Ransom is a rapping
but the
MFer.
beat selection was terrible.
I wouldn't say terrible.
Yeah, it was for Premier. For what we know how Premier do it, we know Premier. He makes magic. That shit was.
Damn, sound like a Nas album. No, I'm just playing.
You see, there you go.
I'm just
Nigga.
just fucking with you. That was me. My bad.
Damn. Why Nas got to be catching so many strays, man?
Because he be giving out the strays. That's why.
But Ransom is a rapping dude, though. And I like Ransom. I'm gonna check his album out too.
It was just too slow for me.
Too slow.
The beat selection was a little slow. Yeah. Where's Ransom from?
Philly, I think.
No. He from Jersey, boy.
shit.
Stop playing.
God damn.
All this Jersey hyping you doing, you ain't no Ransom from Jersey.
Man, goddamn, he was speaking shit from Philly. That in his shit. If you listen to
Where
it,
Buttons from?
I get what you saying, but
we're Ransom and Buttons running. Yes.
what I just said. If you listen to his music, he's talking about Philly. He ain't said nothing about Jersey. Niggas having. You got it. I didn't say. Y'all got it, man. I ain't gonna do that.
Well, Charles said, thank God they don't sell CDs anymore, because if I bought an album for $15 and it was only 17 minutes, I would be pissed.
Take that shit back.
I don't think they would sell. I hope they wouldn't sell a 17-minute album.
Nah, it'll be on the streets.
That'd be
They
like
sold EPs. They just sold them cheap.
that'd be like $5.
Yeah,
That'd be about $8. Nah, well, I mean, you would probably sell it like that.
about $5.
Nah, I remember EPs being $7.99 when I remember copying.
Damn, nigga.
I'll give you $5. You said how long was it?
17
minutes.
I'm getting ready.
Nigga, you about to get like
$2.50.
$5.
You getting $5.
Because the price was set on EPs and the price was set on LPs. Remember when a new LP would come out, you go to Best Buy and it say $9.99? The Best Buy was the number one spot.
That if it wasn't deluxe.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was way back in the day. That was before our time.
Jay-Z told Mace your single was 99 cents. Mine
Was $4.
Hold on.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move on, because I wanted to cover Michael Blackson. He was in the news recently. Michael Blackson was opening up about welcoming 2 different bundles of joy months apart. He welcomed 2 different kids with 2 different women. He revealed on Instagram this week that he had 2 kids. He said, the last few months, God has blessed me, but in blessing me came a lot of pain. He said he explained the 2 months after his fiance, Rada Chiang, gave birth to their son, Mikey, a longtime female friend he's known for over 5 years, welcomed a new baby boy in August, who he revealed is also his son. So his son he had with his fiance was born June 17th of this year, 2025. And this other child he had arrived 2 months later, August 6th.
Congratulations.
He said, my 2 boys have brought so much joy to my life, but have also caused me to lose my fiance, Rada, he continued. And he went on to apologize for waiting so long to be more transparent about his situation, and even noted that his 18-year-old twin sons, whom he shares with somebody else, did not know about the new additions, nor did Michael Blackson's own mother. He said, "I
He
love."
didn't even tell his mom.
No.
Wow.
He said, "I love kids, and I want to thank God for bringing me 2 healthy boys. My apologies to Ryder, and I hope she forgives me for the pain I brought to her. I'm gonna be the best loving father
You know
in
why
the
he
world."
didn't tell his mom?
Nope.
Because he knew he was fucked up.
Yeah.
He knew he was. That's why you don't tell your mom. That's crazy.
He also joked that he plans to avoid turning into Nick Cannon or Elon Musk, both known for large groups of children. He said, "I'm only dating women that ran out of their period or had a hysterectomy." And from there, as you know, he's had a falling out with his fiance because of this. Now, a lot of people are confused because Michael Blackson actually did the Breakfast Club. I think it was in 2022, where he proposed to his fiance and even admitted in that same interview that he was working on cheating.
She had a problem with your lifestyle. Did y'all squash that out at what time? I mean, we've negotiated. You know,
What does that mean?
I'm cutting down on the side bitches from three a month to maybe one. We negotiated. I'm allowed to have one chick per month. I realized that it's just in me to live that life.
It feels like you have your wife.
Oh my God. We did it!
Yeah, so that was the clip right there of Michael Blackson not only admitting he's down to one side chick per month, but proposing to his now no longer fiance in the same interview. That's the part that got me. If you saw in both clips, he's wearing the same clothes, so that's the same interview. He let her know it was down to one chick per month. I guess that's the one chick that got knocked up. That was it. It only takes one knocked up chick, you know. I have mixed feelings on this because on one hand she did agree to it, but on the other hand I don't know if babies were involved in the negotiation.
It doesn't matter if they're involved. You know that if you give a person the freedom or whatever to do what they want to do, it's just something that can possibly happen. So you might not have thought about it, but you had to think about it. You had to think about it.
I don't know. I'm on the fence with it because
you telling him you can only smash her with rubbers on. When they smash, it ain't no rubbers.
Yeah.
Like, stop playing, man.
That's why I'm on the fence, because on one hand, I'm not about deception. If he told her that there were going to be women, side chicks, and she agreed to that, that's fine. But if you do set parameters with how to deal with these chicks, like for instance, if you said he mentioned condoms and shit, then yeah, he should have lived up to the contract that he had.
I'm sure he probably did mention condoms. He wasn't wearing any, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, we go every time we get down, I got a condom on, but no, he didn't.
Yeah, well, my thing is this, if you had specific terms and parameters he set and you agreed with him and y'all negotiated what he could and couldn't do, I look at it as, hey, if you had these parameters you agreed to, both of y'all agreed to, y'all both got to stick by them.
You know what I'll get ready to say. If you gonna let this smash, why you put parameters on anything?
I agree.
Smash.
I agree. I know.
That's like when you having a threesome, you can't kiss the other girl. What?
You can't look at her in her eyes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't touch a booty.
Out these stupid ass rules. Like, no.
Did you agree to them?
No.
Okay. Well, that's my thing.
He probably agreed to it. But
that's my thing.
With his finger on his back cross, like,
big
condoms
dummy.
Every time, baby.
Big dummy.
Whatever you agreed to, because my number one thing is deception. Whatever he said, it was what he should have stuck with. Now, if he didn't abide by that, then he deceived you, and you have a right to feel whatever way. That's the thing about cheating.
I don't know why niggas are gonna get married. You know you ain't got it out of your system.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't agree with how
If
he
you
handled that
if you
shit.
if
Forcing
you
yourself to walk down
you
the
forcing
aisle.
yourself walk down the aisle. You forcing yourself to get her to take half your money. If you don't have it out of your system to where you can't not mess with multiple women, then you shouldn't get married. I wouldn't advise you to even be in a monogamous relationship. Just say, hey, we're dating.
And he seemed like the type of guy that would tell the other chick, like, when he's getting married, like, I'm going on vacation. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
like I'm going on a week vacation. Little do you know, he's getting married and that's his honeymoon. But okay.
I don't understand a nigga that rich, that old, being in a position to have to play deception and shit. It's like, dude,
If that's not what you want to do.
dude, don't do it. You got paper to an extent.
Because look at Neo.
Yeah.
Neo's a perfect example.
Neo
is the perfect
He
example.
was honest with himself. And see, this is what niggas is not giving his props for is you can say what you want about him. He was being truthful to himself and he wanted to live the lifestyle he was able to live. He found some women that was willing to participate in that lifestyle. And from what we see on the outside looking in, the niggas managing. Everybody's happy. Everybody gonna take their shots because they mad because they couldn't do it. Just like they were mad because Diddy was doing what he was doing. Some niggas can do it. Some
niggas can't. But like I said, look at Neo. Neo told them, like you said, this is what I want to do. They was like, okay, we want to do this too. Look, it can work. It can work. It can work.
The point is, you got billions of different minds on this planet. Somebody's going to think similar like you. You just got to get out here and find them. That's all. And with the internet, makes it more accessible to find that person. You just got to do your due diligence. That's all. And make sure that when y'all have this conversation, we have a clear understanding what's going on, even though some niggas will play stupid like we ain't had to talk.
But this is my question though. She still went along with being the fiance and be like, yeah, you can have a side chick. Why would you want to be the fiance then? Like
she probably said you can have a look. Listen, because when a woman says that, she doesn't really believe it's gonna last that long.
Yeah, she thinking this is
she's already given her escape route just in case if the shit goes left. Then she be like, well, I already knew that. That's why I gave him that reason. Because ain't no real ass motherfucker be like, you good with it, just don't let me find out. What? Nigga, are you serious? I think this is a setup. She probably tried to set my ass up. Listen, I was in a situation like that before, so I can attest to that shit. I had a woman we was dating. We got together circumstance, right? You know what I'm saying? So she basically came out and said, as long as I don't find out. I'm sitting here like the whole entire time I'm in a cab riding. I'm like, did this woman just tell me as long as she don't find out? Nigga, you... So you already let me know with how you see with this whole, how you already know that you feel like this is going to be short term.
Look, take me as I am. I like women. I hope you like women. Then we can all like women together. But like I'm not going to put you or myself in a situation that I'm not going to be able to be, sustainable in.
She had parameters around it. She said you can have a side chick, but don't get no bitch pregnant. That's exactly what she said.
That's what she said.
That's exactly what
she said.
That's exactly what that was stupid. You're like, come on, that nigga. What?
I said like that's crazy.
You gave me the green light to do that.
She buying them condoms and everything. And
you are look. And the crazy part about it is you don't understand the motivation you giving the next bitch. Like, oh, she did let me. Oh, I'm about to get. That's why he got 2 kids. Because they caught his ass slipping. They sucked whatever. They did whatever they needed to do.
Well, then technically his fiance ain't get that far away because they got a kid, right?
Yeah.
So she ain't going that far away.
Getting his money
right. The equation.
Right. So she's still getting a check.
She's still in the equation.
Now, she did give a response. She said, I don't normally respond, but let's just agree that was the most pathetic post or apology ever. I'm walking in peace, guided by God's grace. My energy belongs to my 4-month-old son. People always tell me they're embarrassed
AKA
for me.
Paycheck.
Or is getting embarrassing at this point. But for me, when love runs that deep, you stop seeing the man and start seeing the boy who just wanted to be
There was never no love. If you telling me if this man can have a side chick, there's no love to that.
Well, I know know some people who run like that.
Yeah, but you know, but
Maybe
so
she
but
wanted him to be happy.
okay, but so the thing is, so whatever.
baby probably
so-
threw all this
The
stuff
baby
out of whack.
did. The baby
Like-
did throw it away. Not one, but two of
So
them.
she was good with what you were doing. I'm
Yeah,
good
she
with what
had, he
you're
had two
doing.
babies.
No, because one of the babies is hers.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm good with you smashing, like you said. I just don't bring no baby
bring no
home,
kid, no
and
baby
you
home.
brought the baby home.
And so,
Only thing I asked you not to do.
so she also said, finally, with that said, I take full accountability for staying in the circus too long. His type was never me because I'm a real woman. This is what happens when you hold a man down 100%. And that's what she said. Now, that's dummy shit because, first and foremost, you went after Michael Blackson, which is a man who was a serial cheater. You knew he had other people on the side.
And you thought you could.
You thought that, yeah. She thought that coochie was just gonna make him
Like,
renounce
settle
all
down.
the
Settle
other.
down. Like you
Yeah.
talk, this nigga got means and he got money. You know
Well,
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
it's on her.
Yeah,
it's
that was
her
on
fault for holding him down.
It was because she came in thinking I'ma change this man. I got that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna lock him down. I'm like, yo, this man, he came up from nothing. He knows that even though he's an ugly ass, that's my opinion. I don't judge men. You know what I'm saying? But he don't look like, you know what I'm saying? The fact he got access to shit, bitches gonna give him their ass.
Exactly. So I mean, part of this is her fault for just putting
All
herself
of
in
it.
that.
All of it's her fault.
Nah, not all of it.
It is. You gave that-
He taking some of it too. If you sitting here wanted to apologize, I'm sorry that I got
He
this
apologized
other chick
because
pregnant.
he probably didn't want to hurt her feelings, but you gave him the green light. You listen, man. You already know, especially if there's a particular woman that you deal with, if she know how to strike certain things off of you, she caught him slipping. All it takes is 18 seconds, nigga. That's quick as hell. That's quick. So the nigga probably drunk as hell. You never know.
18 seconds.
18 seconds.
I've never had a session that lasted 18 seconds.
It takes 18 seconds to impregnate some damn body. You feel what I'm saying?
I see
Right.
what
That's
you're
all.
saying,
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
don't think she would enjoy that impregnation.
It don't matter. But what I'm saying is, if somebody has a monetary motive, they don't give a damn. All they want to do is get the impregnation part done.
I'm sorry. I need more than 1 second.
But
per
you're not.
year in that
But
pussy.
you're not a woman. You're not a woman that's looking for a paycheck. That's the thing. We talking about women who's positioning themselves in a to where they can get a financial gain out of the situation if they can't get the man.
Well, I just got to say, it was some sucker shit for him to be mentioning Nick Cannon and Elon Musk and an apology that was supposed to be
Yeah, it
an
was
apology.
because them niggas stood on business. They said they wanted that shit and they created
That's
that
why
shit.
old girl said it was a horrible apology.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Like, she
yeah.
was
I'm like,
this
why are
song,
you
bro.
mentioning other niggas' names? Don't be throwing other
And,
niggas' names
and
in
that's
your
and that's
apology.
a weak ass shit too. How you throwing another man's name? They ain't got nothing to do what you got going on.
Elon
And you throwing
Musk-
their names up in it. Them
Yeah.
Nick Cannon said he wanted them kids. Elon Musk said like, "Hey, bitch, you gonna do the hell I say? I'm the richest man in the world." So I mean, they said what
Their
they was going to do.
situation is much different.
Wait,
than,
different. You was on, nigga. You knew, and even if you didn't knew you was fucking her raw, you knew, nigga, that there's a possibility that shit happened. Just stand on 10 toes,
Exactly.
and
That's
then
all you
own that
can do.
shit. Now, if you want her bad enough, nigga, then you better go all out and go get her. That's all I can say. But it's gonna cost you. It might cost you a little bit, but it's gonna cost you.
It's gonna cost you. Okay, I wanted to move off of those topics and let's get into sports.
My Dodgers are back-to-back champions. They came back, win that shit in final 11. 11 innings, 5-4, nigga. What? Back-to-back champion. Look, Branson gonna hit me the other day. Oh, you got something about them Dodgers? I said, I got an announcement Saturday. Yeah, we done came back. Back-to-back champions. That's why I want to start off with that. Yeah.
Not the Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers, nigga. Damn fucking Toronto almost Blue Jays had us on the ropes. They was up 3-0. Shohei Ohtani guy was pitching. He got blasted with a 3-run homer. He gone out of it. Then next thing you know it, we got 3-1. Then I turn around, look, 4-4, winning extra innings. And then 5-4, we win that shit. We got back-to-back. So that's why I want to start off. We keep
Back to back to back. Okay. All right. Well, in addition to baseball, which we don't often talk about, the NCAA football was popping today. What was the big game of the day?
I mean, it's quite a few. Who?
I thought it was Ohio State Penn
Are
State
you
until
stupid?
Ohio State
How you say
put
how
the
you-
BTA to
How
it.
you even say that? You talk about a team that's losing.
They were
4
playing
straight.
tough at first.
4 straight though. Their head coach got fired. That wasn't a big game. You had plenty of other big games. You had Florida. Well, I'm about to say Florida and Georgia, but that was actually a good game, even though Florida was unranked and they fired their goddamn coach. But that came down to the fourth quarter.
Georgia won.
Georgia won 24.
Hurricanes lost.
Yeah, I was about to get to that. Damn. Let me. We know your team got blasted. So what? Y'all got ran. Oh no. Oh, sorry. Central won. My bad.
Yeah.
Central won.
Yeah.
Central won. Let me make sure I clarify.
See how
Central won.
lies get started?
A lot don't care who
Hey, but
tell
you
it. My
but you
bad.
see how haters be quick to there and jump on. Yeah, my Hurricanes lost
they play?
to SMU in overtime.
Yo, when did SMU
26-20.
become good at football?
They've been good. Hey, bro, since they've been in the ACC, they've been good for the past 2-3 years. So they've been good. SMU been good. Outside of that, we had
My Gamecocks lost again today.
Ooh, they lost.
Yeah, we lost again today.
Damn.
But on the good side, Duke beat Clemson, so that makes Gamecock fans
Word,
happy.
yeah, Duke did beat Clemson. It doesn't look good for
Dabo.
Clemson. Yeah, Dabo. Oh, Texas, they was up big. Vandy almost had a chance to win this game. They can't. They was down like 24. Now, and this is Arch was playing good today, but they got conservative at the end of the game, and Vanderbilt was fighting. They had kicked the onside kick, had the opportunity to get it, but it went out of bounds. But they lose 34-31. Georgia beat Florida 24-20. Number 17, Utah is losing big to number 24. Number 17, Cincinnati is losing big to number 24, Utah, 24-7. Ole Miss, like you said, beat South Carolina, 30-14. SC, number 23, SC came back to beat Nebraska, 21-17. Oklahoma came back to beat damn Tennessee, 33-27. That was some of the Central win. They're 6-3. They beat Howard 35-14. Them A&T got smashed.
He got their head busted.
62-9. Townsend smashed them
Becky,
Aggies.
the brakes off them boys.
Word.
Townsend.
It did up NC State. Townsend.
Townsend.
Can't bust their ass. So
Their
pause.
homecoming? Shit.
No, the whole cover.
They were the homecoming field.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sound like they were the homecoming
Exactly.
game.
We have an upset too. NC State Wolfpack upset number 8 Georgia Tech, 48-36.
All right, Wolfpack.
Okay, my concern right now is for Dion and
Them Colorado.
yeah, because they're not looking good. Didn't they lose today? Is the game still on? Because they were getting their ass waxed when I left to come here.
That's been the common denominator these past couple of weeks with Colorado. Colorado been
getting their ass handed to them.
Well, again, we gotta let's keep our perspective in hand. This is first season
Without
Shador. So he's had Shador all the way. He's been coaching He's been coaching Shador.
God damn.
Boy, that score say 52
52
to
17.
Damn.
Arizona. Yeah,
He
you
was
got to
there.
bring Shador back.
Shador was there.
Right. We also got another upset too. West Virginia was a big underdog to 22 Houston. They came back and they put 45 up on their ass. 45-35 upset right there. So yeah.
All right, what we got going on in the NFL this year?
Yeah.
That's
'cause
the well, I can actually.
Oh
sit and
well,
watch football.
Monday night, them boys.
We on Monday. You ain't going.
You said Monday,
I said what we got going on in the NFL,
and he said
this
Monday
week.
night.
no.
Is there an early game tomorrow?
Yeah. Let me see.
No. All games start at 1.
Okay. I can actually watch football and enjoy it this week.
Nigga, you can watch it last weekend.
Can't enjoy it when your
Right.
team playing. Football is hard to enjoy when your team playing.
We got a 6-2. We got 1:00 game. 6-2 Broncos against the 3-4 Texans. I like the Broncos in that game. We got the 3-4 Vikings at 1:00 against the 5-2 Lions, Detroit. We got the surprise 4-4 Panthers against 5-1-1 Packers.
Packers gonna whoop their ass.
I don't know.
I just want to say this, and I want to apologize to Bryce, because after we saw Andy Dalton last week on the field, look, yeah, Bryce, hurry up and get back so you can get back to QB1, because Andy Dalton ain't got no business behind center anymore. No, he doesn't.
So then we go to the 4:00 game. We got the 4-3 Jaguars against the 2-5 Raiders. I like the Jags coming off the bye. Oh, your boy,
is it Travis?
Travis on the IR, so he missing 4 games. He hurt his knee in practice. We skipped past the Thursday night game. Lamar, he came back. They busted down 2 of them ass, and they fired the damn GM the next day. And now Miami saying everybody's on the trading block except for Waddle. Jalen Waddle's untouched.
Who the hell you want off Miami?
Some people might say they might be able to fix 2 ass. I don't know. Who knows?
Waddle's the only person you looking at.
But you got Bradley Chubbs up there, defensive end. Bradley Chubbs.
Bradley, all right.
You know what I'm saying? So, they look like everybody's on the chopping block in Miami. We got 5-2 Rams against the 1-7 Saints. Of course, I got the Rams on that one. We got the 4:25 game. We got the 5-3 Chiefs against the 5-2 Bills. I like them Chiefs.
Game of the week is my
Chiefs
squad.
and Bills.
No, they're not.
We got the 8:00 game.
Yeah, y'all got the 8:00 game, but y'all not the game. That's the night. Y'all ain't the game of the week. The game of the week is the game of the week is them Chiefs and them Bills. Y'all ain't the game of the week. What the hell y'all talking about? Fuck 3 and 5.
I'm sorry. The 8:20 game is the game that's supposed to be the game.
That's
of
the
the
game
week.
of the night. I wasn't talking about. I'm talking about this nigga team.
This is the Chiefs Bills.
Right, exactly. Right, like that. The game of the
Why
week.
weren't they giving the 8:20 game?
The
Because they
game-
were predicted to be.
The game of the week is Bills and Chiefs.
The game of the week is always the 4:25 game.
Right.
Always.
Sometimes they might put it at the 8:00 game.
Okay.
But the only reason why y'all got the 8:00 game because they expected y'all to have a better record.
Exactly.
But
so
y'all don't.
ours was intended to be the game of the week.
So you're telling me that the game of the week was going to be the Commanders versus Seahawks?
When they made the schedule, yes. Why do you think they put it at 8:20?
According based off their record for last year, they expect them to be better than
Yes,
what
the
they
game
is.
of the week is generally at 8:00.
You're right, but it's not. So at a
But
fault
only because of the record.
No,
Exactly.
Stop. No, because of the rivalry the Chiefs and Bills have and who's playing.
Understandably, but when they put it, I get what you're saying. But when they put the schedule together last year,
They were thinking Geno.
No, when
He was a quarterback.
Geno
of
is
the
that
Seahawks.
he got traded to the Raiders. He played for the Raiders.
He got traded to the Raiders in the offseason.
Right.
He was quarterback for the Seahawks.
I get what you're saying.
Last year, you're saying they were like, Geno and Jaden. That'd be game of the week over Patrick Mahomes and my boy.
But he's right though. But usually the game of the week is an 8:00 Sunday night game.
Yeah.
In this case, it's not due to the fact. The de facto is their record.
I'm sorry.
So that's all. We're not saying that. We're not saying that the game between the Bills and the Chiefs would have been less than. No, we're not saying that.
Is Jalen back? Is Jaden back?
Yeah,
Jalen back. Well,
Jaden's
we're
back.
without Terry.
Yeah, Terry. He's not. He's
But
out.
Debo's back
It's amazing how Terry got his money.
and disappeared.
And the boy been hurt every week since the season started.
because
Scary Terry.
he been focused on getting that contract.
He got it.
And he did. And anytime you holding out, because sometimes you holding out for the contract. That means you can't get on the field, you can't practice, you can't even use the facility. You can't use a facility to get treatment if you have an injury until you sign that contract. So because the contract took so long, and then when he got his ass on the field, he re-aggravated something that he already knew that was going to be a problem. That's the reason why the nigga wanted his money before he touched that goddamn field. See? But that's the business model of the NFL. So that's the reason why. But I like the Chiefs in that 4:25 matchup against the Bills.
whatchamacallit got to beat Patrick tomorrow. Where they playing at?
They play
And they're playing in Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Give me Buffalo. Like he got to beat Patrick Mahomes. If they
I
don't
got Patrick Mahomes because they got Rashid Rice, everybody. They offense.
They don't beat Kansas City tomorrow, and Kansas City is starting to warm up, it's going to be a problem.
Well, I got the Chiefs.
Okay.
8 o'clock, 8:20 game. You got the 5-2 Seahawks, 3-5 Commanders. I got them Seahawks. Then you on a Monday night game, you have
I got the Cardinals.
nigga, you stupid.
I got the Cardinals.
2-5 Cardinals, the 3-4-1 Cowboys. Of course, I got the Cowboys.
Yeah, I got the Cardinals.
Yeah, all right. I mean, it's cool. It's hate. It's all good. It's hate. And like I said, them Dodgers are back-to-back champs. Thank you very much.
Trade deadline's coming up. Who you think is getting traded this week out the NFL?
Ooh,
you think
what?
Mac's going to get traded?
Who?
Crosby.
What did they trade Shador?
They say they want a second-round pick for Shador. So
No,
Shador ain't going nowhere.
they're not giving him that because he
Look,
has.
Shador ain't going
They're
nowhere.
not giving him that because they didn't put and see this is the problem. See, look, this is why I say the Browns on some bullshit because they didn't put him out there. Since Gabriel been starting, how many games they won? Okay, then
One?
none.
Gabriel got them a win?
Did he?
Yeah.
What game was this?
The week before last, he got them to win. They lost last week, but they won the week before. Remember, he only threw for like 115 yards.
Okay.
Yeah,
The defense won that game. Gotcha. It wasn't Gabriel. So since Gabriel has taken the head of us QB1, their offense has been mediocre at best. So Kevin Stefanski, bitch ass, holding the goddamn Shador back on purpose, as we can tell. Because last week they had him on the injury reserve talking about he had bruised rib. Nigga don't even play.
Well,
How he got bruised ribs? We know in practice you're not touching the quarterback.
Deshaun Watson going to be healthy in a couple of weeks.
So what?
So I'm just saying.
He's just there by default because they trying to get every goddamn money back that they invested in this nigga.
I don't know if Shador sees the field this year, and that's just be personal.
I mean
I don't know.
they claim they have a schedule for when they want him to start. I'm supposed to be like week 14.
I said week 12.
Yeah, but like I said, you right. You said week 12, but we all see, whether you're a Shador fan or not, that they're intentionally sabotaging.
But while we're talking about the Browns, I do want to address the Myles Garrett because Myles Garrett was upset. Talk about trading Myles Garrett. No.
They just signed that
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Look, no, we're not bailing him out. He had the opportunity to leave Cleveland
And
this
goes-
offseason. He had the opportunity. Don't nobody trade for Myles Garrett. Let him wallow. in what he asked for.
No. You
I
got
agree.
it. No, I would trade for it if I can. That nigga's still a beast. That nigga had 5 sacks and you still lost. Like, listen to that. In today's modern game, nigga had 5
You're right.
sacks and they lost.
You're right. You knew
they lost.
You knew you were going back to the Cleveland
They
Browns.
lost because he sees that they sabotage Shador. They won't put his ass at
As much as
QB1.
I want to believe that Shador would have turned the Browns around. They would
Man,
have
they're
been
not.
this
If you
season.
not if the
still
coach
knew-
not giving you the reps.
you still knew that you weren't going to be a championship contender, even if Shador did.
Of course,
start.
but he'll at least it'll be one thing if you are positioning yourself to win versus you positioning yourself to act like you're winning, but you really want to lose. That's the reason why the nigga said, "Let me get money. Let me get my money."
He had the opportunity.
No,
to
they
go
was not
several
gonna trade him.
teams.
They was not
No,
gonna trade
in
him.
the offseason, he signed.
I get you, but they was not going to trade. He signed because he forced their hand and ante us some more money. That's what he did,
He had
and that's the reason.
opportunity to leave.
He did
had
not.
it.
He was still under contract. He did not have opportunity to leave. He forced their hand by saying, "Yo, let me speak to the owner, trade my ass." So they gave him more money to be quiet.
Okay.
They was never going to trade him because what they going to ask for Myles Garrett? What the Cleveland?
and
They
we're
will
gonna
never
give him
get
whatever
it.
you want.
They
We'll
no, they
give him
won't.
whatever
No,
you
the hell
want.
you won't.
We already told him we give him 3 first-round picks.
No.
And we might throw you Tanner McKee.
Let's get something straight. What Cleveland would have asked for Myles Garrett, nobody would pay for that shit. They know that.
Eagles
And on
will.
top of it, no, the
How
fuck,
we'll do it.
y'all had to give up. Y'all had to give a 3 first-round draft pick and a couple of players to get that nigga.
Okay.
Y'all wouldn't have did that shit.
Okay.
Y'all wouldn't do that. Y'all defense ain't that
We give you
stout.
3 and Tanner. And Tanner's a good quarterback.
You did what?
We'd give them three
Three
first
what?
round picks.
Y'all gave him 3 first.
I'm saying we would give Cleveland 3 first round picks and Tanner McKee.
They're not doing that.
Okay, I just wanted to throw that out. Like Myles Garrett, I don't feel bad for you. I don't.
I mean, feel bad at all.
And
I mean, I'm
were
not.
amazing last
I'm not
weekend.
feeling bad, but what I'm saying is what y'all missing is he was never going. Even if he demanded a trade, they was never
Never gonna
going
get
to
rid of
trade him. So his only thing was, hey, I'm gonna demand a trade. Y'all pay me some more money. He got that. That's it. They not gonna never trade him. They know he's the best player in the fucking organization.
Anybody notice how quick football season done? We a week what 9?
Yeah, week 9.
Jeez, boy, this season.
Really, the first couple of weeks were exciting, but these matchups to me just have been boring.
Has it been boring because y'all are losing or
No, just
that's
football
what it
in
is.
general.
They're losing.
No,
Because
football.
if they
in
was
gen-
winning, you wouldn't be saying
Okay,
that.
hold on.
Not
Let me
true.
ask him. So what do you find boring? Like
some of the matchups lately from the past couple weeks, the games last week to me weren't that good. Just in terms of excitement, most games were blowouts.
Really? I
Yeah,
didn't see that.
look at the scores from last week. And this is me just saying that because I remember like watching the 1 o'clock games, checking the scores, and I'm just like, damn, there ain't no close games. Everybody getting their ass waxed. Unless there was like a major comeback or
Jets
something.
Bengals game was good.
Jets
but
Bengals.
we weren't watching that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, ain't
The
nobody.
Bills were tap dancing on the Panthers.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. There weren't any.
Yeah,
everything
I
else
remember because I watched the games while editing these clips.
Every other game was
Was
a
an ass
touchdown,
whooping.
was 10 points or more. So yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, and
I can see what you're saying there.
And I believe the week before that it was similar. Maybe I think there was 1 or 2 close games, but yeah, a lot of these games have been blowouts. So that's kind of why that's why we've been feeling that way. There haven't been those exciting. Now the first couple weeks, yeah, those exciting matchups were there, but the last couple weeks have been kind of dull.
The NFL
Yeah.
bringing you in, getting you excited about these matchups, and now we're in the middle of the season, and yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I mean, the games just haven't been close unless there's like a comeback, and you usually aren't watching a game.
The only one that was a comeback was the Cincinnati Jets.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, you usually turn the channel by the time the comeback starts, so you miss the exciting part of the game. You done watch 3/4 of a team getting fucked over. You think the fourth quarter, let me watch something else.
Looking at the schedule for tomorrow, I say there's one interesting game.
What?
Colts Steelers.
There's 2 games. 3.
I could see, aren't they rivals?
No.
Colts, Steelers?
Before I get to the Bills and Chiefs, I'm
Oh.
just saying Colts and Steelers, and that's really the only game I
I
would
know,
like,
I'm not-
really
I'm
try to
expecting-
hurt myself to watch.
I am expecting the same shit this week that happened last week. I'm expecting blowouts.
The Vikings Lions would have been good if
They had a
last
winning
year,
record.
but that's the only other game, and then you have the Bills and the Chiefs.
Yeah, so I don't put a lot of hope or faith into.
And not putting,
All right,
not
if
putting
you-
the Cowboys down, but I don't want to see the Cardinals.
I got you.
I don't want to. They need to thank Dallas for getting on Monday Night Football in the first place because they would have never made it if it would not.
Jerry thinking about that 100 million natural gas that he getting.
I'm
He
gonna
ain't
keep
thinking
it a
about
buck.
winning.
The Arizona would never be on Monday Night Football if they weren't playing the Cowboys.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
I got you. I ain't gonna cap on that.
All right. Well, one thing I wanted to do before we get into the NBA, I did want to discuss Layla Ali and Clarissa Shields because their beef has been going back and forth for a couple weeks now.
The part 2 came out.
Yeah, so Layla finally decided to release part 2 of her mixtape towards Clarissa Shields, and she's basically saying that there's going to be no type of offer on that fight that's going on.
We knew that was never gonna happen anyway because, like I said, you talking about damn near 20-year age gap. Ain't no way in the hell she would look. I told y'all this when we first talked about it. When you not in contact sports for over a year, your body, the older you get, your body can't take that. Even if you train hard, even if you physically fit, the older you get, the physical contact of that is different. And Clarissa, she ain't no small woman. You feel what I'm saying? She got up to she got up to 200 pounds.
But we can
in a
all
fight.
agree that money would have brought some that fight would have brought
Yeah,
some
but
money in.
but yes, if you're gonna sell it like as how Mike Tyson and Floyd what they're gonna do, yeah, it brought some money. But if you're gonna sell it like they're gonna actually box, no, I would never want to see that because number one, it's gonna fuck with Layla's her quote greatest of all time woman status because if she lost, you talking about two different generational players going back and
I
forth.
think it fucks with either one of them if they fight, regardless. I think with Floyd and Mike, that's just whatever.
But
Like,
yeah, but
that's-
you only reach back in that if there's not any other fights out there. There's other fights to make. I just mentioned that Jake Paul shit when he had those women boxing a couple months. One of the women she had lost. The woman that they had her boxing, I forgot her name. So please, you'll do the research. You'll probably do it. The woman that she lost to her 2 times. The only reason why it was exciting because these niggas was exchanging blows, haymakers and shit. She was getting rocked, but she was rocking the other woman. But she got paid off of that. Then the other 2 women, Clarissa beat both of them. One of the black women that she had beat that won the title, Clarissa beat her, and they all got bigger paychecks than Clarissa. Whoa. The thing is, she's getting. Me personally, I think she's getting a shortcut because for her
who Clarissa?
Hell yeah. She's not getting the money that them women got on that J. Paul shit. They got more. They purse was bigger than Clarissa, and she's the champ.
You're on the Jake Paul.
Exactly.
The Jake Paul
right. Exactly.
Clarissa got to get on the
so
Jake
now,
Paul
so
card.
now, do you see why her angle is? Why she going at Layla? Because she know with her and Layla that will blow that shit out.
Yeah.
That's all. It's all about
And
the bank. The bank.
That could main event a fucking. That could main event an event.
Yeah, exactly.
Them 2 fights could main event an event.
So that's the reason why the whole going back is she like, yo, it's just an interest of it because it's like, yo, Jake Paul coming in, he's manipulating the sport itself. You feel what I'm saying? He's doing it.
I'm glad you brought him up because they say the Tank Jake Paul fight might be in jeopardy.
Yeah,
so I got a replacement because Tank in trouble.
Oh yeah,
As usual.
Yeah, putting them paws on the women.
Tank using his women as his sparring partners.
Yeah, he putting them paws on the women. Yeah.
But I have a replacement for you.
But she like, I ain't even taking his ass to jail no more. I'm just gonna hit him in the pockets.
I got a replacement for you, Jay. And this will change a lot of people's opinion about you. Fight Deontay.
Wilder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, fight Deontay.
Yeah. Because he always fights somebody that he's bigger than.
Fight Deontay.
So exactly. Do that.
Fight Deontay.
You definitely get a spectacle.
If the Tank fight falls
we know he gonna have to have
Deontay need to fight. He needs somebody to fight.
Right, but the script of this, him beating Deontay is wild. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't do that. The angle of I couldn't even see the angle of him beating Tank.
If he beat Deontay, oh my God.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's a spectacle of it.
But I would love to see that fight.
Yeah, of course. But as long as it come out to a draw, I would never believe in a million years that he can beat his ass.
Jake is doing boxing a disservice.
He's doing boxing a disservice. That's the reason why. That's the reason why Clarissa is doing what she's doing with Layla.
Floyd doing what he doing. Why everybody doing this?
Exactly, because Jake is
started it.
What he's saturating boxing. What we just talked about the rap game. He's doing the same shit with boxing. The money is behind it though.
You're making it.
But see, this is the reason why boxing has hope because of Sheik. Them brown boys out there in the Middle East, they dumping their money in boxing and they putting all the big fights together. You feel what I'm saying?
They want to make the fight.
Yeah, they making the fights. But that's why we got the championship fight with Floyd, with Canelo and my boy Bud.
But yeah, Jake, take on Deontay. I'd love to see that fight.
Deontay Wilder?
Yes.
I mean, I'd like to see that fight too, but I don't think Jake Paul would have the heart to
Hell
do that.
no.
You know that boy is not going to get in the ring with Deontay.
So yeah, like everybody like online, I've been seeing people talking about Clarissa and shit like that. And I'm like I said, both of these women are great. They are generational boxers. Both of these women get their flowers. Me personally, I would never want to see them fight. You feel what I'm saying? Because I fucks with both of them. Both of them are my favorite boxers. You feel what I'm saying? I love the way Clarissa, not taking nothing away from Layla because she had her dad legacy to piggyback off. But I love the way how Clarissa came from Flint, Michigan. This nigga here went to the Olympics, win the fucking gold medal in the Olympics and shit. Then come in and women's boxing dominate that shit. She dominated boxing so much she went to MMA. All right.
Okay, cool. All right, so I wanted to move on to the NBA because Ja Morant is in the news again, surprisingly. There have been a couple things happening with Ja Morant this week. Particularly, it started off with him having a little mini beef with Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins discussed being a little upset with Ja Morant based on his behavior recently with the Grizzlies in the past couple of years. And Kendrick decided to talk about it on the Out the Mud podcast. And he was just saying how disappointed he was in Ja's behavior after Kendrick allegedly said he kind of made Ja by putting in a good word for him at ESPN and saying they only had one nationally televised Grizzlies game to 18. And I guess Kendrick Perkins wanted to take some credit for doing that, not so much Ja's hard work and exciting play, getting him that attention. So Ja Morant shot back to Kendrick Perkins later that week in a reply, just kind of laughing at him, saying, you're the reason for my notoriety. Come on, dog. And he just had to sun him on that. However, as we continue on, it looks like Ja Morant just got suspended today for conduct detrimental to the team. The conduct is in reference to his recent interview.
What went wrong to you today?
Go ask the coaching staff.
Do you feel like, there was anything you could do differently, I guess?
You go ask them. They had a whole spiel in here, so.
From the outside, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go ask the coaching staff why.
Okay. You feel like you should play more?
Go ask the coaching staff. Should I play more or not?
What had been done? What could have been done different to get a different outcome, other than asking the coaching staff?
According to them, probably don't play me. Honestly, that's what basically the message was after. So it's cool.
The coaching staff message was that?
It's cool, bro.
We good? You didn't have anything physically wrong in terms of illness or anything?
Oh, no,
you were
I'm
under
good.
the
I'm
weather.
fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah, it's about that time. Ja Rule. Oh, Ja Morant.
Ja Rule.
I keep thinking I'm gonna call him Ja Rule, and I did.
Ja Morant.
It's time for him to hit the trail and just leave Memphis. He's done all he can. He's not gonna be successful with this team.
But it's another classic of a YN that's not listening, because the Kendrick Perkins thing, he was trying to help him out to shed light on him, the bright side of him, because last year he had all the incidents with the guns and shit like that. So he had a quote unquote negative image behind him, because Morant, he was up for a supermax contract that was worth $250 million, but they put that shit on hold because of the antics that was going on last year. So with Perkins, since he's the upcoming reporter in the game in the NBA scene, he was like, yo, we were going down into Memphis. We were going to highlight him. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do all access on him. And he basically like, fuck it. It's fucked up. So he trying to help him out. In the process of trying to help him out, he made him look bad because, nigga, I'm trying to put a good light on you.
It goes back to what we were talking about earlier. And I'm going down the roster, and we were talking about, well, who's the vet? Who's the OG on the team to,
check and balance. Check and balance.
Who's the OG? Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah. KCP. He's a champion.
Yeah.
Jared Jackson.
It'd be KCP.
That's it, bro.
But you can't.
Is KCP is he that vet?
But you can't say nothing when you got. Yeah, he
he's
is.
the vet, but is he that?
He
vet?
is. But the thing is, the problem is with Morant is outside of that is the fact that he's one of these enabled as Gen Z who parents done, you know what I'm saying, they're embodying what he's doing. Cause look at his dad on the sideline. Ain't nothing. Hold on, let me get this.
Nobody on the team that can.
I get what you're saying.
And be like, yo,
I get what you're saying, but even if you, it doesn't matter. The only way that you can squash his ego, you got to be an even bigger star than he is. Nobody's listen. You going down the roster, nobody's on that team a bigger superstar than he is. He's the superstar on the team. So if he was on a team like LeBron or KD or something like that, they could probably like, hey man, come on man, you need to calm down, some shit like that.
Because remember now, UD was never the star of the team, but he was always that vet.
Right, but the point is Memphis never had they never had that. That's why Taylor Jenkins that's the reason why Taylor Jenkins got fired, because they was like, they looking at the culture, what's going on down with Memphis, aka John Morant. Like, why does this nigga keep doing some of them fucking wrong shit? You feel what I'm saying? So the coach got axed. So they bring in another coach, and he's a little bit more forceful about what the fuck he doing and holding Morant a lot more accountable. He doesn't like it. That's the difference. And so the vet, KCP, he can't, what the hell can he, even though he's the champion, Morant got the ego as big as, I don't know, Mount Pleasant. You can't say shit when your dad's on the sideline sitting there pretty much embodying what the fuck that you're doing. He's creating that shit. And so you got an entitled ass superstar who doesn't know the ropes that you fucking with your money.
He needs to go to
a veteran-led team that can reel his ass in.
He needs to go to a vet team.
Miami.
Like we were saying, the vet was Marcus Smart, but he was traded there, then traded away.
Right.
Like,
or it's either veteran-led team, or you go to an organization who culture, Miami, that can ring that shit in. And that's coming. Yeah, LA.
Something like that.
You gotta go. San Antonio. You gotta go to organizations who structure from top down. Like, yo, we'll make sure you get what you need.
Send them to Brooklyn.
Look. What? No.
Send him to Brooklyn.
No.
We'll let him do what he want.
Brooklyn ain't got enough assets.
Oh, and we got the media for him, though.
No,
we'll let him do what he want and deal with the media.
No, you ain't gonna deal with that shit because you ain't winning no games. Y'all fans ain't coming to watch that shit.
And who would be somebody good? Like, okay, boom, I'm sending them to New Orleans. Let's pair them up with Zai. Like,
hell
no, they not doing that. They not doing that.
Two South Carolina niggas on the same team.
They're not doing that.
What's that mean? I don't understand what that means.
The Met and the Sumter and
not two South Carolina niggas on the same team.
That would
in
be,
New Orleans too? No,
hell no, nigga. That's gonna be too problematic.
Like, you know, Ja.
Bourbon
he's
Street
an amazing player.
Niggas,
Ja is one of the players you want to watch and stuff like that.
Yeah, but he gotta go. He gotta go to an organization or a veteran-led team that can reel his ass in.
Shit, that means Charlotte.
No.
No.
And I told you who the key to the reason why he act the way he do. His daddy. His daddy is the reason why he act the way he do.
And that nigga Charlotte, him and fucking
you go somewhere
Mello, both
where
his
daddy persona is being. They be like, hey, look, man, we'll let you be on the sideline, but you got to act accordingly. You feel what I'm saying? They putting dad in check too. Because they're like, listen, we count on him to be based on our product and our business plan. So his availability and him on the court helping us win, you make sure we win, he wins, we all win.
I can see Ja being traded by the trade deadline.
Look what happened to Luka. Of course, hell yeah. But look what happened to Luka. That's the reason why Dallas got rid of Luka, because they knew they couldn't reel his ass in. And he went to an organization that got his ass in shape. Say what?
Is AD hurt again?
I don't know.
I could have sworn that they said something about
AD is hurt.
Brittle man. Mr. Unbreakable.
Fragile hurt.
Listen, they look at it. All they need him is in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's all they looking at.
Yeah, he can be broken.
When the playoff come, nigga, you be healthy.
I got a question. Are the Hornets going to be in playoff contention by the end of November?
Hell
no.
They'll be out by the end of November.
We know Washington is out by the first week.
No.
No, yes, nigga, y'all done lost 2 games. One of them, your last game, y'all blew a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter.
I know the Sixers beat y'all.
Y'all trash.
We're not trash.
Y'all trash.
We're not trash.
We know y'all don't have no help. Y'all not making the play in. Charlotte will make the play in before y'all will.
Well, old boy heard from Charlotte.
Who?
Yes.
Who?
Brandon Miller heard.
Again?
Shut up.
Damn.
God damn. He said again.
Again? Because he just came back. He was out all last year. Well, I think he had a torn ACL, so he was out all last year.
I know.
Brandon Miller heard again, man.
I know we got 2 white boys that's balling out in LA though. That's the first time.
Austin Reeves might be a top 3
what?
shooting guard.
Hell yeah, that nigga playing
Top 5 if
He's
anything.
playing for a supermax contract. He turned down a $85 million. He's like, no nigga, I'm betting on myself. Y'all niggas gonna give me
Austin Reeves
150.
might be a top 5 point.
Look,
shooting guard.
that nigga, he's 40, 10, and 7 in the last 3 games. And that's not counting Luka 40, 10, and 9. He almost averaging a triple-double. So I'm like, LeBron, nigga, get in when you fit in when you bring your ass back. We 4-2.
When is LeBron coming back?
He should be back in next week, a couple of games.
Who's
ramping
impressed
up.
y'all this year? Who's impressed y'all so
Wemby.
far?
He's the MVP.
Oh, Wemby.
Wemby's-
Wemby, I'm a fan of Wemby because I like the fact that he's a YN that went to the vets. He did his history and he went to the vets.
He's not.
Why isn't he? Why ain't he? Why ain't he?
He's a YN by.
Why ain't
by
he? That
age,
nigga ain't
but he's not
21.
YN.
He's not even 21.
That's why he's in
He-
that generation. Now,
he's a
he
YN.
doesn't conduct himself in that
Exactly.
manner.
He's a YN. He don't conduct
But you
himself
gotta
that
remember
way.
also, he's not American.
All right, I get that.
No. So what I'm saying by that is if you really think about it, American ball players, yo, like just being American, just your outlook on things, it's real. It's different.
You don't do that, man.
It is.
You can't everybody all American.
Not like that. Okay.
'Cause then
Well, hold, let's
say
think about it.
what's up
Let's
with
think
Cooper
about it.
Flag?
Let's think about it.
Niggas would say about Cooper Flag.
Is he a nigga?
So you now you trying to say all black people that play
a lot, and the majority of our black athletes, they have a skewed vision if they're born in the States on how these things work and who they may look up to or how they conduct themselves. And I always, not to fuck shit up, but it's a culture thing. It's just a culture thing.
I was about to
Because
name your boy,
really-
but he's not from
We're
America.
deep in
though.
culture.
You know we're really egotistical.
We're
over
deep
here
in culture,
the
yo.
American.
Okay.
Rappers, hip hop, entertainment, like just it's that culture and how
that
things are.
encompasses America we know about. We don't know nothing that happens outside of
States
American
will.
borders like that.
Of course,
and don't care.
a lot of them never
when
been.
foreigners come over here,
They know.
A lot of them has never been outside of their own fucking city, let alone state. Only way they did that, they was on the AAU team.
That's why he's saying like their view is screwed because they ain't done.
their view is
you know.
skewed. It's different. You know what I mean? They
get
may
what
not
you're saying.
travel like
Wemby
that.
played. Wemby's played all
Across
over
the
world.
world.
Probably.
Same thing like Luka. He was already a superstar, but he was playing professional, organized, competitive ball around the world.
Well, actually, it was in their league is in their country, but I get what you're saying.
But
I get what you're saying.
the AAU circuit over there is like a worldly
The
circuit.
AAU circus, they playing against grown men.
Yeah, they're playing against men already.
They playing against men. Over here, they playing against kids that's their same
and that's all I
age.
mean by that. That's
I get
all I
what
mean
you're
by
saying.
that.
I respect his game because, like I said, he went to the greats. He went to Elijah about his footwork. He went to Kevin Garnett for the mental game, the toughness of the game. He even went to over there and Buddhist practice.
So
Buddha.
think about it. What are the YNs in the league doing now? Who are they looking up to, or do they say, "I'll smoke that nigga boots. I'll BTA that dude. He ain't got nothing
I
on
get
me."
what you're saying. They feel like
No respect.
No respect. and that's the reason why I'm a fan of his because he's showing respect to the OGs and he went back and he's learning
working
shit.
with them.
Right. And the crazy part about it, that's the reason why his game is the way it is because this nigga
But that's
look.
just like Giannis. He's not American, but he did the same, the same thing.
Who else y'all impressed with this year? Anybody else standing out?
Wemby, Austin Reeves,
Austin.
Luka, because Luka looked good. I told you this is
he hurt?
Nah, they it's load management.
We're load managing already.
Yeah,
Ain't even made it to Christmas. Ain't even at
Of
Christmas.
course. I mean, when a nigga averaging 45 and almost a 45, 10, and 9, almost a triple double. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? You don't want them burnt out until you get into the season. So they
load
try.
management is going to kill the
It
NBA.
is. Jordan said something about
It's
it.
going to kill.
Jordan
the
said
NBA.
something about it when he was interviewed by NBC. I think it was NBC. He was like, he hated load management. He's like, because I wanted to be on the court all 82 games. He was like, the fans came out there to see me. He said he know basketball
That's
is
like
entertainment.
going to see the Hornets and Melo is out the lineup. Man,
Right.
take me back home.
Give my money back.
This is what Jordan was saying. Like, yo, he understood the assignment. The fans come out and see you. You sit here. You're out there to put on a show. Put on a show, entertainment.
And you ain't hurt. You're not legitimately hurt. You just sitting on the side.
He said he played all 82 games than his whole career. So, like I said, once again, this is when you get these analytics motherfuckers involved. These new trainers that's getting involved. They're sitting there telling them what to do and shit.
I can agree with load managing Kawhi, load managing Embiid. I can agree with when your knees are brittle and stuff like that, and you gotta I can agree with them.
Yeah, but
these other players,
but you don't know how hurt they actually are.
Right.
Though. Like it is load management, but you don't know that one little tweak that you think is not a big deal, nigga. That could be a career-ending injury for some of these dudes.
Like the Achilles and shit. That we had 3 Achilles injuries last year. That was during the playoffs.
During the playoffs,
so
exactly. During the playoffs.
So that's the reason why they're not even trying to burn Luka down, because Luka, this is his first year being in shape. They don't want him to go too hard and get to the playoffs. He can't perform.
I got a question for Dub. I saw this on the Jeff T podcast. I'm gonna ask Dub. Is Zach LaVine the worst superstar ever?
I saw that, but
I don't think so. Why would you say that?
Yeah,
he can't help it on the teams that he on.
Yeah, the
numbers speak for himself.
What about Mitch Richmond? Isn't it the same thing? Mitch Richmond wasted all his years
at Sacramento.
Mitch had run TMC. Weren't they in the playoffs a couple of times?
What
they're saying is Zach LaVine's only been to the playoffs once since he's been in the NBA.
He was on the Bulls team.
Yeah.
The Bulls wasn't
on the teams when they trashed.
Right, exactly.
They trade him. And
he's at Sacramento right now.
I mean, he a baller. He's a baller.
Yeah,
regardless,
DeMar DeRozan and Westbrook, and
that's a fuck.
Because now it's what him and Monk.
They all play the same type of style game, kind of, sorta.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, he just get his game. He has a great game. His numbers speaks for itself. It's just he's not on a. If he was on a team where.
He's in Sacramento right now, right?
Yeah,
they should make the playoffs.
No, because the West is that deep, nigga.
Yeah.
You talking about OKC?
Sacramento should make the playoffs. You have LaVine,
bro.
Okay, you talking about Sabonis?
Okay, let's go down. Let's go down the top 6. OKC, Houston. You got Golden State,
San Antonio.
You got San Antonio. You got the Lakers. You got motherfucking the Timberwolves. That's 6 right there.
Okay, now. You should make the playing games. You should make
Pelicans looking real good.
Did you say the Clippers?
Oh, thank you. I didn't even say the Clippers.
A baller, right?
I mean the Clippers. Like, come on, that's 7 right there.
The Kings are running out on the court.
The 7 right there. The West is. We all know the West is it is what it is.
Golden State.
Golden State, number 8.
They beat the Bucks tonight.
I'm just saying
Memphis
though, but
is 3-3 with all their problems.
Right, but what I'm just saying though.
Telling me with Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, Zach LaVine,
Portland,
DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, they ain't forget about Portland.
Murray, that this is not a playoff team.
It's not.
No,
I just gave you 9 teams that's better than them.
Bro, like the top 3 West Coast teams in each division
West is stacked.
are better.
The West is stacked, nigga.
But like I'm saying, with the names I just named,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You ain't even name no names, really.
When you going up with a team like
you said Zach LaVine and Derek,
listen,
DeMar
bro,
DeRozan.
OKC,
you got
Denver,
Russell Westbrook.
OKC.
Russell Westbrook is on the way out. Malik Monk is iffy. He's a streaky. Sabonis is your main friend.
You got OKC.
Mr. Double-double.
You got OKC.
But other than that,
you got Houston. You got Denver. You got Golden State.
He's the new J.R. Smith. That nigga so streaky.
Bro,
he might come in, put up 8 shots, hit 1.
Listen, man, the West is too deep, man. He's just beyond. Zach LaVine be on the wrong teams. If he was on a team with his game, that nigga would be he would want a chip by now, huh?
Did y'all say Dallas?
He ain't even.
They're 2-4.
I didn't say Dallas. I just said
Orleans is the only team on the West that has a worse record than Sacramento.
Right.
They're 0-5.
As the Suns, the Mavericks have the same record as the Kings right now.
Okay.
The Pelicans.
So I just said OKC.
All that talking about
I just said okay. Well, it still takes
White
a
guy
team to
never bring
win.
up my
It
neck.
takes a team to win.
We need help in the
You got OKC, Houston, Golden State, Minnesota, the Lakers, Denver. Oh, that's 6 right there.
And just think, Dallas ain't healthy.
Right. They ain't got their full squad. They ain't got
San
Kyrie.
Antonio ain't healthy.
And San Antonio. I forgot about
that shit
them.
is scary.
They undefeated. Like the West
not
is deep,
healthy
nigga.
yet.
The West is deep.
Oh, y'all named all these teams, and right now I'm looking at the standings. You know Portland up here?
That's why I said Portland. You just said Portland too.
Portland and Denver.
That's what I
said.
said.
The top 3 teams in each division are better than the Kings.
Right.
That's
So
9 teams already.
9 teams. It's 9 teams deep. They're barely in the play-in game.
And we didn't mention nothing about the Nets or the Hornets or the Sixers, none of that shit.
Well, that's because we're talking about
The
the
West.
West.
Or just in general.
We don't need to talk about the Nets 0-5.
We don't.
Right. So the thing about it is Sacramento could be fully loaded. They had to play their best game, and they got rid of their coach, Mike Brown, which he's over there at the Knicks.
Kings ain't doing
The
shit.
Kings ain't doing nothing, man. They'll probably they'll have a shot to make the playing game.
They brought Mike Brown there to fire him because he's
Yeah.
not going to get them over the hump.
Oh yeah.
It's the organization. The organization, they're
don't want to win.
yeah, they just jumping the gun because like how you fired a guy that the year before he was the coach of the year. And they had one bad year because the organization expectation was higher than they should be because they're not looking at like, nigga, you got 9 teams that's better than you, roster wise and all.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Well, shout out to the Bulls. They're the only undefeated team on the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Bulls, they undefeated.
Yeah. Okay,
5-0.
cool. Well, it's been a very long, good show.
This is the part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2, and we are on 2 hours.
You take away 30 minutes we did that wasn't like recorded. It'd be a little earlier.
We would have had the longest show ever. But yeah, this show is pretty long too. It's 2 hours, 52 minutes. So if y'all made it this far, goddamn.
Like, share,
comment,
comment,
subscribe. LLP, you know the vibes.
Peace.